The only thing holding you back is you.
Let's live by. Stream.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Renard Playbook. We are back with Echoes Bahamut. No major announcements today, but do not forget that we do 2 other streams. So if you missed out on Blades, or if you want to check out a Star Wars stream, we had one yesterday. Everything is on VOD, YouTube, and Kick. Right now we're on Twitch, so any one of those 3, you can find our videos on demand. No big announcements. We're going to just go right into it.
Ivan Ooze took a really long time to get us where we need to be, so we should get to hit the long rest button. I'm just throwing it out there.
Not even a little bit. All right, so
I commend your attempt. Like,
good job.
Yeah.
You miss 1,000. Listen, you miss 1,000 shots that you don't take.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, we went from 100 to 1,000. Okay.
So
Yeah.
Last we
Live
left
big.
off,
Let's go to
the
11.
team themselves found their way sneaking into Sangaria through a small port at the base of the mountain that is the island cove itself. Taking some time and eventually finding that there is some kind of creature that actually lives without the outside of the borders. You took a quick chance as waves were crashing through to get in within this small cove before it reflooded itself back up. As you made yourself some good investigations, you were able to find out that the team that sent you here also has some equipment behind, probably not intentionally used for you to use, but you grabbed it anyway and found it quite easy to use and be able to track where Renard's drones are to avoid them and to make sure that you are trying to be as stealthy as possible so they don't notice you. As you're able to figure out a few things off the basic drones is that they don't really attack unless someone commands them to, and they don't activate unless they're being threatened or commanded to wake. Thus, you found no battle until you eventually found one of the experiments that Renard has taken, as he somehow experimented on one of the freelancers that occupy the base. As she acted as a humanoid automaton that fought you off without saying much other than just simple commands that a drone would say. Afterwards, you make your way down, deciding to avoid Renard at all costs and going straight for Ira. Unfortunately, you had an obstacle in your way. The area that you're in itself is an entity itself that was still existed after the elimination of the Plague King. It's only gotten stronger, but it has no reason to harm you unless you decide to invade its borders without its permission. Thus, it decided to make a deal with you. You want to pass by unscathed? I want free will to get out of here. I can't leave. This island is my body. You found out that you both have a constant hatred towards Renard, and he's willing to take over Renard's body as a sort of mid-ground, saying that he would never take another body by force, but Renard is the exception. Taking that Renard is the only version of himself that he can use, since Renard himself has his own kind of specialized source compared to the rest of the drones. And that's where we left off. You were still in the underground area for the creature itself, Ivan Ooze, as you decided to classify him. And he is still hanging out with the tendril holding the busted drone helmet, just kind of waiting to see if there's anything else you have before any other questions or any kind of statements you have before you decide to retract back where you came and decide to take the the road not taken and go after Renard's core.
Wasn't he going to?
I apologize. It's Alfred Ooze.
Alfred Ooze.
Mixus named him Alfred.
Alfred, yeah. I named him Alfred.
Alfie Ooze. Alfie Ooze.
Wasn't he going to put us through the walls if we were like he was gonna encase us?
Yeah, he took us up in the flower.
He was gonna.
That's true.
Of the.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take it back a few minutes to see if there's any last things you guys want to do before he does that.
Sounds good.
I'm okay.
Oh, we're becoming best friends.
We know about best friends, but we are
Maybe
somewhat
not.
acquaintances.
Yeah. Helga hates him, but what else is new? Like,
Helga hates
Actually-
everybody.
exactly.
Actually, Martha would like to kind of beckon the Fenra for a second before we all step on the platform transportation, and kind of like I need a moment. Walk her off to the side. Fenra. First off, you were the voice of reason in the madness that I had to carry and live through. So my thanks beyond words, but now it's not time for that. So I know more than most about vengeance. What is this, Renard, to you? Because I see the fiery lights in your eyes. And I would know before we go.
Kind of crosses her arms and gets kind of a little defensive. I don't know if I ever told you or not, but I was a soldier. I was part of the group that he was in. I was taken. I was molded to what they wanted, to what they needed me to be, and beaten and I tried to break free and I couldn't. So I became their weapon. I became what they needed me to do until I could finally leave. And he's not what anybody should ever have to meet, to go through, to see that thing that we fought, that person. That could have easily been me. That could have easily been someone similar. Renard dies. That's the end of it. He dies.
He puts his hand on her shoulder. From one living weapon to another. Let's go break the fucking mold. He dies.
She claps him on the shoulder as well. Let's go. Walk back to everybody.
As you hear the voice. Any other requests before we move you back to the top?
None for
Really?
me.
I don't think so. I'm small, so yeah, I'm fine.
Very well.
I don't know what being small has to do with it, makes this
Right.
Kind of hands kind of clasping over you like a harmless Venus flytrap. And immediately comes over and starts pushing you through the walls and manipulating them all the way to the top to a busted open spot of an old abandoned part of Renard's facility. As he pushes you through and opens you back up, as you just see the head just kind of popping up that he's using for communication. I wish you good fortune and success in your endeavor. I have much to gain from this, as you do. And hopefully you fare better than the ones before you. So, Speaking of which, I should probably go check on them. Very well. You all, good luck. He immediately starts pulling himself back.
Did they it was going to check out? Never mind. I don't want to know.
As you find yourself in an abandoned part of what you assume is a large facility, due to the crack in the wall, this part has been emptied out. At first glance, this looks like this was originally an engineering spot of the facility, but you can see many spots where you can see the coloration change of where certain pieces have been moved. Large circular items that had some weight on the floor that you can see even kind of impacted the ground a little bit, but are now moved. Several coils of thick, 1,000 gauged wire that are left there unused due to not being plugged into anything. Many of this is foreign to all of you, but you know at least the basic concept of it, due to the fact that the only things that really come with tech in this world right now are invented by Renard and several others that have a similar genius. And outside of natural arcane implements that allow people to use such things, steam is the most advanced way to do such a task. But from what you all know, Renard is a master of manipulating the arcane, switching sorcery to science. Currently, the room you're in is probably about 50 by 50. No lights are on. In fact, it looks like there's no power source running to this room at all. There is currently 2 doors in the room. Both look like they run off some kind of mechanical something or another. One is a double door that's directly in front of you. It looks like it's the main door. And all these doors are closed. Another one is due to the right. Smaller. You see maybe it leads to a hallway. But there's nothing in the room that indicates or even labels of what the doors lead to. But they're both closed, and until you investigate them, you have no idea if they even open or if they're currently locked.
Be cautious when you're walking forwards. You don't know what traps he's laid. Mixus, Renora, do you mind looking ahead?
Yeah. I can do that.
Don't I have a trap detection thing as a rogue?
Yeah, so as a rogue, you would naturally have a
physical traps, right?
Well, so you would have a way to disarm traps. As far as actually having physical traps, that'd be something you have to get separately. But you have a way to disarm traps. You to be able to notice traps is a proficiency it's a perception to recognize traps. But your perception as far as traps is more advanced than everybody else, because when it comes to traps, you're applying your proficiency bonus on top of your perception.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's
You want to check the doors?
take a look-see. Yeah.
Do it.
All right, so go ahead and roll me a perception with additional proficiency. So, which I believe what is your proficiency? +5 right now?
+7 for
+7.
perception.
Damn!
So just add another 7 on top.
No, not. Oh, you got natural 20 anyway.
Oh, okay. I see everything.
But as far as future
My third
things,
eye
not
Your
proficiency
eyes.
of this skill. You still would do the +7 as your regular roll, but your proficiency bonus that everyone shares, which I believe right now is +5. Not like what's
got it.
attached to it.
Okay.
It's like by your AC.
Got it. Oh, yes, I see it now. Okay.
It's the same thing you do if you ever want to do Thieves' Tools. You would do Dexterity, and then you would do your actual proficiency twice.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm sorry, it's proficiency Dex and proficiency Dex plus. Yeah. So the checking the doors, there is no traps on the doors, whether they're mechanical or physical. In fact, looking over these doors, you are positive that these doors have not been opened in quite a long time. The mechanics of them are quite simple. If they had power to them, it'd be as simple as just walking closer and they would just open if they're unlocked. But currently it looks like there's no power to them. You assume that it's as simple as just get someone with enough strength to either slide a door, like it's a sliding door into the wall. With a single door, just having someone strong enough to slide one door in, or on the double door, having two people grab each one and just kind of slide them across. To kind of force a door that has no power kind of open thing.
Awesome. I'm gonna call over to Murph and be like, "Hey, can you push this like that way?
Which door
Just
are you
like
aiming to?
just push the way that it's supposed to slide."
No, but which door? The single door or the double doors? There's two different
Oh,
doors.
the single door, I
So-
think.
Okay.
Because you said that one's just a push, and then the other two are.
They're both push,
they're both-
but that's a double door, so they both slide into the wall. Very techy, but obviously the bigger door leads to somewhere more grandiose, and the single door leads to maybe something lesser.
Oh, okay. Then the double door.
Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna sneak in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and you will scout it out, and let everybody else know. Just Helga,
Try to be
Bestie,
cool.
shut up. Just everybody, just be quiet while we're gone.
Because like I literally haven't said anything since.
Yeah,
we
shut up.
talked, like-
Exactly. Keep doing that. All right. Yeah. So if you could just, Murph, if you can open that up big enough for me and Meeksis to slide through. We probably don't need it open all the way, huh?
No.
There's double
We're not.
doors.
We're tiny. So we're.
Yeah.
Well, I'm tiny. You're tinier. You're smaller. I'm
I'm
tiny. You're
Small for an orc.
You're small. I'm tiny.
He's gonna grab the doors and try and slide it open, and as they pass through, be safe, be quick, be silent.
Okay. Give me an
Here's
athletics
my
check
middle
to
name.
open up the door without much issue.
Can
I'm
I
sorry, what was
assist?
that?
Athletics check. If you want to assist, that means that you're also pulling the door with Murph. So if you want to assist, you can. So you can either roll also an athletics check, or you can give Murph advantage.
You want to go with advantage?
Sure, I mean, I just rolled a straight 21, so...
Nice.
Doesn't need it. Doesn't need it.
As you slide the door open, you're able to not only have a problem with it, but you don't even have an issue so much that it doesn't make a sound. Even though it is rusted down, you're able to slide it in pretty smoothly. That doesn't make enough of a sound to grab any attention from the outside. At first glance, for anybody standing around there, you see that even though this is an abandoned ward, there are many other things that are going around. But there is nothing in the vicinity that at first glance would be anything that would alert walking out the door.
And we're gonna sneak in. Sneaky,
Yeah.
sneak,
Okay,
sneak.
so both of you give me a stealth check that are going through.
Sneaky. We sneak.
Oh no,
Oh,
natural one.
But it's still 15.
Hey,
It's
that's
still
sneaky
15.
going.
It's still 15.
You could use inspiration.
It's still
I got a 30.
15.
Does that make up for the
Yeah,
that
that's-
one?
So, luckily, yeah, that's a 15. I mean, as you're going out, maybe like you just kind of like slightly trip over one of the wires as like these cables are all over the place, but you quick like react to yourself and you like kind of like stand still like a statue for a second, like thinking like if I don't move, they won't see me, kind of like that. But immediately going out there, even though this is an abandoned area, the hallway connected to it is very used. As you notice that the walls themselves are constantly generating power with equally large wiring that is large enough that if for some reason it was safe for Mixus to walk through, she could probably walk through these large cables. They are thick coils.
Oh.
And they're generating power in different directions. But it seems the most prevalent power source is going due east, which would be right of the room. But what you see at first glance as you get out there is you see several hallways going different directions. One going straight, as if you walked outdoor and just kept walking, just straight on, which is a wider hallway. You got due left, which looks like it is pretty empty. You don't know where it leads to, but it looks well lit, but there doesn't seem to be any activity. And on the right, that's where all the power source seems to be mostly going to, but you do see more of those little caps in the walls that have drones that are currently in stasis.
Sorry, what was straight ahead again?
You don't know, but it is a wider hallway compared to the others, so you assume it's the main hallway for the whole spot, where the left and the right are more narrow. It looks like the hallway straight ahead is matching the size of the double doors. Maybe it's meant for transportation, like moving in larger items that can't fit through the other hallways. You're not really sure.
Okay. I would like to move further along the wider hallway.
Okay. Alright, so as you two continue moving on, I need a perception check from both of you. This is just regular perception, it has nothing to do with thieves' tools or anything like that.
Deal.
Okay. Perception.
13.
Okay.
25?
Okay. As you are moving on further, you eventually start to notice that where this goes is a large, extremely lit room. But at first look, it looks like the way the room is kind of sunken into the floor. So until you get actually into the area, you can't see what's actually in the room. But many lights. Clearly not enough power where the other cables go, but enough power that it's kind of like a small stadium. But as you get close enough, you can kind of peek around. What this room is maybe 300 by 300, and it's octagonal. And the room comes down in 4 different spots with steps. And there's constantly these large, maybe 10-foot high, large containers that are laying against each wall with all these cables plugged into them. Until you look at it, you don't know what the containers are for. And in the dead center, you do see a console.
Okay.
But that would require you to move about 250 feet within the area to actually access it.
Very bright in there. There's
the
no
containers
shadows.
are all along the wall.
Well,
or
so
they're
within. So as it comes down in the center, they're all kind of like built into the floor. So like as you further go down into this crevice that slowly comes down like a V, indented into the ground like a crater. These are all on the edge of it, moving downwards. So they're all kind of like feathered their way down on it, starting from the ground floor.
Okay.
Their way
Is
up.
there one nearby us, or are they all pretty far away?
You can get to the one that's pretty close to your level if you want to.
Okay.
Do you actually want to walk down like 2 steps so you can look in front of it, or you just want to just look from the backside?
Yes, I would like to look in the front of it.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Six.
Okay. At first glance, it looks like there's a small viewing window, but to make sure that you are not seen, you don't bother looking inside the viewing window. But on the actual description of the actual container itself is specifically labeled specimen X3599.
Okay.
Based on looking around at first glance, if these are all the same thing, there is a total of about 500 canisters all over the place. At least in this room. Each one is getting power from the central console itself, but these cables are much like the cables that are going on the ceiling. They are quite large and they are quite durable. You assume that something as simple as a basic weapon would not do enough damage without getting alerted. Without other people getting alerted.
Okay. Can I investigate the center console?
Sure. It's going to take you a little bit to walk there, but you can give me a stealth check to move on further.
Oh, yes, I should do the stealth first.
Stay
Make sure I get there before I just start. 24.
Okay, and what about...
stay by the door.
Okay, you can stay by the
That's
door.
great.
Alright, so Mixus, give me a perception check. Just keep your eyes open.
Okay. Perception.
And the only sounds that are really going on in this part of the facility is constantly static shocks that are flying over. as these large batteries are kind of shooting off power back and forth. Is whether or not it's so much power that they got to kind of extinguish themselves and pass on to another outlet, or maybe it's a way of transferring power to make sure the power gets circulated. As you see, like from the northeast side, it randomly explodes with energy and it flies over to the southwest side, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But as you stealth your way down and you start moving this long turn of feet, as you keep going these steps and steps and steps, you see that all these canisters are the same, give or take some different like serial numbers that you saw. At first glance, you can tell that many of them going down, tracking down the numbers is going to be hard for you to remember, but you do notice that they all have at least a different letter in front of them. It seems like a lot of the top rows are labeled as X starting off, and then several of them going down are put as V. It's put as VA, VAI, and at the bottom ones, the specimens are labeled as S. As you were able to make your way down to this large console, this console itself is a fully circular console where it looks like it needs like 10 people to operate it, as it's different consoles surrounding this cylinder kind of pillar. The area of it is probably about 30-foot radius that it takes up. You can give me because this is kind of foreign to you, you can give me an investigation check with disadvantage to see if you can understand it.
Okay. Four.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it is very foreign kind of things. You understand what it is, but there is thousands of levers, knobs, buttons that are there for, and different kind of screens that you can at least assume at first glance, depending on how you operate this thing, you can maybe check the levels of each canister, maybe changing the pressure of how much of X liquid is being pushed in or pulled out, or how much oxygen is going in or going out, etc., etc., etc. I'd say the only thing you can at least tell from first glance is some of the things that this is operating is allowing actual proper oxygen to be circulated within these things, at least confirming that whatever is in these are alive.
Ooh, buttons.
Okay.
I like buttons.
Mixus, what'd you get with your perception check?
12.
It takes you a little bit as you're like looking around, but a lot of these lightning static shocks in the air keep kind of grabbing your attention. They keep kind of like almost like you gotta kind of like rub your eyes, and it's like too bright in a dark area.
I thought it was in a bright area. I thought there
From
was all
the static.
lights in this room. Oh.
All the generators, but there is no outside. There's no outside lights other than what's actually on the canisters. Think of it as a really dark room with a lot of LEDs.
Okay.
And then randomly they start getting brighter, and it's just like your eyes are not ready for it. But after a little bit, you start to notice movement. And you start to notice that there are basic drones that are walking around, and they're checking cables, and they are doing what looks like routine maintenance. What do? They're on your floor, Mixus.
Can I hide?
Sure. Where do you want to hide? You can probably hide. Probably the only feasible spot would probably be between some canisters. So if you want to, you can give me a stealth check.
Okay. I'm gonna hide. Give me hide. That would be a 20.
Okay. As some of them pass by and they're checking even the canisters that you're at, you think for a second that maybe one looks at you, but it doesn't react and just keeps moving on and doing maintenance and just like checks them. You see like one comes by and it's checking the valves to make sure they're secure tight. The next one comes by and it's checking like these counts on each one and just like testing something by like literally just touching it, testing it, and then moving on. Occasionally you'll get to one like every 5 where you see their eyes light red and then they press a button and it changes like the mixture inside that you see. They change some kind of regulation inside of it. but they keep moving on until they eventually find spots to lock into the wall as they complete their current task that has been given to them.
When on the drone,
when Renora realizes that she doesn't know anything about the buttons, just like, wow, that's stuff. That sure is stuff. Turns around to see that Mixus isn't where she had left her. She's gonna be like, oh fuck, and like be extra like, ah man.
Nora and technology.
I snuck my way down and probably just sneak my way back. Can't extra sneak. Sneak times 2.
Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Just being at the council, just give me a stealth check to make sure they don't notice you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the shadow.
29.
29. Okay. A couple of them do come out to the council.
You be the shadow.
And you kind of just like stand there, kind of like in a shadow that there is, and they kind of like start messing with the actual controls themselves. Eventually, they start like looking around, but it's not like they're actively looking for you. They're just kind of like surveying the area, and then just like Meek says, one of them stares directly at you, cocks its head, returns back to doing what it's doing.
Good. Okay.
Give me a perception check followed by an intelligence check.
So smart.
Yes.
10 for perception, 13 for intelligence.
Okay. As you can easily watch what they're doing, you can at least get sort of a gist of what certain buttons do, but due to the amount of combos that they have to do these buttons, like you can't just press this button to do all these different things, like press this, do that, kind of thing like that. You at least understand what some of them do, but that's kind of at the basis. As they eventually walk away, you at least get a little bit more information than what you started off with, at least knowing maybe this changes the view controls of which canister you're looking in. This one regulates at least something, but you don't know what's necessarily regulating. And then another one is as far as a button for detecting mechanical failure and fixing it.
Okay.
Is there a button for create mechanical failure?
I just spam mechanical failure button. Will that cause mechanical failure? Or...
As you press the mechanical button, it keeps asking you indicate which one has the mechanical failure.
All of them.
But it doesn't give you like a choice to pick. It just waits for you to enter in a code.
Okay. Well, this is clearly out of my league. I'm gonna be like, well, fuck this. Try to sneak back, and on my way sneaking back, I would like to try to look into one of the canisters to see what's in, like specifically to see what's inside.
Which canister row do you like to do? What letter do you want it to start off with? There's S, A, I, V, and X.
Can I make a? I know that'll be a lot of rolls, but can I do one for all of the letters?
I'll tell you what. You can do me one investigation check, and I will take that against a DC against a decent amount of them to see how that works out.
Fair. Okay. You want me to roll a stealth for coming back too?
No, you're
You
good.
got a coin if you need it.
What did we get?
21.
Okay.
It was a
nat 20 plus 1.
Okay.
For investigation.
As you move around through these, being quiet, and you gotta kind of like it, even for someone as most of your group, like with the exception of maybe Murph, most people would have to kind of like leap up to kind of like look inside these viewing windows. So you gotta kind of like almost kind of grab up and kind of like lift yourself up. As far as the S's, since they're the first ones you would pass by to go back up.
Yes.
You look through a couple of them. They're all kind of different, but they look like it's the same person, but maybe different experiments done to the same person, whether they're like brothers. But they're all males, long brown hair, pale skin. Outside of that, It's hard to discern any other features, but you assume that this person is maybe a human. But all the S's, it's the same person, and it looks like different experiments are done to them. And some of them are, depending on what it is, or if it's accidental or purposeful, they have different mutations on them. Missing arm, and then it grew a different limb in response. Or for some reason, the bottom torso was removed, so then it started growing more of a tail instead. It looks like whether or not this was just an accidental effect, or if Renard decided to say, hey, what happens if I put this thing on them when they lose a limb and see what happens, kind of like that. But all the S's are of one person. This person does not look familiar to you, so you have no idea. But yeah, brown hair, humanoid features, human features, but it's hard to tell their ears if they are human or elf due to damage. Checking on A. Similar features. This person looks male as well, but looks like whatever is being done to these specific ones, as all the A's are the exact same male as well, are specifically doing things to enhance strength. You can even see some of them where one arm grew too much and the muscles almost kind of like ripped through the skin. Very Akira kind of style, where it's kind of like almost kind of like ripped through the actual body. Some of them, maybe like due to it, you can tell that they have like almost kind of looks like a brain tumor due to like almost kind of like too much of the blood went to like the arms, so like it damaged the brain itself. But it seems like whatever is done to the A's, they're specifically trying to affect physical attributes. The I's are females. These are clearly elves. And again, all the I's are the same female. These specifically are different versions of the same person, but compared to the others where they all look the same, this looks like if we can we take an elf and turn him into a drow? Can we take an elf and convert him into a wood elf? It looks like every version is, what can we do to an elf to modify their lineage? Some of them are a little more drastic. It looks like specifically this is our Arcana test, and it's going through and testing to see how much energy they can actually absorb. As you see, these ones are actually taking up more output throughout the facility. Maybe trying to see if they can actually, what you assume is maybe recreate whatever this person originally did with magic. These themselves are very familiar to you. You don't know this person personally, but due to the events of recent, this person sticks in your head. These are all clones of Valeris Vicari. They all look exactly the same, and compared to the rest, where you see the S's, the A's, the I's, this one, none of them are damaged. And this one specifically is looking like it's specifically testing, can we clone specifically this person? But even though they all looked undamaged, you can notice that each one has an ID on them as failed. Top row for the X. The only difference for this one, there is no same one between all these. These are different ones. And these ones are actually wearing clothing. You notice, based on the clothing, every one of these is a freelancer. There's about 1,000 of them. You also see a note plastered on each one, showing freelancer 533. X left. You eventually find the one that's put as 999, and it basically marks no remaining freelancers. You assume based off of this that he has literally abducted every freelancer and modified it. By this time, as you are looking around the new to your natural 20, going around the X's, you do spot Mixus, as she's creeping a little quarter in those.
Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna go up to her and be like, okay, we gotta get out of this room.
be a good idea. The drone people, they were coming around and checking things, and a lot of them stopped and looked at me and couldn't register what I was because I was being very still, and then, took off. And then they went back into the wall over there. I don't like this place. This is weird.
Mm-mm.
I don't think I like this realm. If these are humans, if these are a type of human, I don't like this kind of type of human. This isn't. This species of human.
I don't think any of this is a type of human, but we should wreck on
I will.
that supposedly empty hallway and the other before we grab the others.
I will give you one more piece of information since you got a natural 20.
Yes.
There are cables that are going down by the control panel that don't link to the control panel, but they go somewhere else, and they go into the floor. Based on the direction, and this is the lowest floor you guys are in, you're assuming it goes back down to where you were.
Oh.
Some of these cables run further in to where the creature was.
Okay. Perfect. I'll be like, let's double back, and once we get out of that room and we're in the hallway, I'm gonna fill Meeksis in on like the clones I saw, just being like, yeah, I don't know, I went down to the control panel to see what was going on. I don't know, buttons. But as I was coming back, I realized that they're like all clones. Like all of that, all the ones down at the bottom are just some human, some dude, and then there was like an elf girl, and then there was a different dude, but like there was a bunch of clones of that Valeris guy.
Well, that's not good.
And there was some cables leading straight downstairs where we just were, so I don't know. But I would like to...
Very suspicious.
Mm.
Very suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so what was the last ones? Because I saw you peeking in and looking at them.
They're all random freelancers. I don't know, like, why... There's a note that said no remaining freelancers. Like, what's that about? I don't know. Maybe he's got some thing against... I don't know.
That's strange.
The faster we get out of here, the better.
Were we supposed to find the freelancers? Was that one of the things we were supposed to do? I can't remember. We've done so much.
You were supposed to avoid the freelancers.
Oh.
Lest there be a threat, because they are quite efficient.
Oh. Okay.
So they're all gone. That's okay, right? We want
Well,
them
they're
gone.
not gone. They're just in that thing, and unless we like, somehow shut it down. But I can't. I don't know any of that.
Do you want me to try to
I'm
sneak
strong,
down
not smart.
there? Do you want me to try to sneak down there and try to see
Speaking
if I
as a
can
smart person for
understand?
the group.
Only if you're very sneaky.
I'll try to be very sneaky.
Okay.
I can try.
Alright, Mixus, give me a stealth check.
Oh, please be sneaky. Please be sneaky. Be the sneak. Sneak like the sneak. 33!
Thank God.
So you hop skip without a single sound all the way down to the control panel.
I just like hop, skip, bloop, bloop.
Given the information that you were told from Minora, give me an intelligence check to see if you can make any heads or tails or at least something specific on here.
Okay, we're gonna see how intelligent I am. I am 13 intelligence.
With a coin? Do you want to use a coin?
Sure. Wait, dude. Oh yeah, we have those one coins.
The
Right?
D12 points.
That's what you meant. I'm like,
The ruby.
you said coin earlier, and I'm like,
I mean, if you want to
Why would
burn
I
one, you can.
Coin!
what a...
Coin!
Where did
Where
I
you
put my
money?
list of those? I made a list of those. Where are they?
That was the Mama Fia
there it
equivalent of, don't forget your coat.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I just re-roll or
No,
do I
you
get
just add that
advantage?
to you just add it to it, like guidance or
Oh.
bardic inspiration. You just add
So
to
it's
the
a
roll.
D12 you said?
Yep.
D12.
And you just gotta do it before I tell you what the outcome is. So I haven't told you anything.
Okay, I
yet,
need
so.
to find a D12. Where are you, D12? There you are. Go. Enter. Is it going to do anything? Roll. There we go. Why did it roll 2?
I don't know.
Why did it
Hates
roll
you.
2? I only pushed
Who
it
knows?
once. Well, yeah. Like, do I have to re-roll it?
No, I'll just take
Did
the
it
7. We'll do the 7. So you'll take this. We'll do that. That puts you at 20.
Okay.
Do you want to accept the 20 or you want to burn another one?
Uh,
I'm not going to tell you if it succeeds or fails.
I want to do another one.
Okay, you can burn another one.
And go.
This is what happens to all useless coins. Burn 'em!
Okay, so that gives you a 30.
Well, I'm going to keep them because they're still shiny, so I'm keeping the dead coins.
Oh.
You
They're
good with the
fine.
30?
Yes, the 30's fine.
Okay. At first, you do not understand any of this, but as you are able to channel the power of the ruby coins that were given to you, blessed,
Ruby Queen.
all of a sudden you were just given knowledge that you naturally do not
Oh.
possess to amplify like perception and intelligence to quick
Great.
glance at this. You don't get to understand the whole thing, but looking at the control panel that you were aiming at and where Renard was pointing at, you're able to kind of understand the simple mechanics of how to operate this. Each canister itself has liquid inside, and there are 3 tubes inside that give or take certain fluids. One is oxygen, the other one is exchange of blood, and the other one is exchange of a sample called sample ST5. Each one has a meter to it, and it looks like what you can do is you can change your view screen to look inside by just entering the code of that specific capsule. Like the first one is X3599. And then that's the code, and it shows exactly the meter and stuff like that. You can also choose to sabotage it by entering that code, but you don't know what sabotaging does to it.
Is there a select all code?
No.
Oh.
There's
be
not
one.
destroy facility. There's no self-destruct.
Well,
Well,
if we
why
push
not?
everything at once, maybe it will destroy it. Okay. I'm just gonna motion to her. Like, you know how like when Groot, if anybody's seen when baby Groot was like, when they were teaching him which button, like push the button and it would blow up everything, you know, kind of thing. I'm gonna just hover over different buttons and be like, huh? While I'm looking at Renora.
Oh,
Huh?
what? Yes. Okay, so the self-destruct button, not the self-destruct button, the system failure or the
Sabotage. button.
sabotage.
But we have to know a code of a thingy. So can you motion a code?
Do you
Just
know
don't
any
do one
thieves'
too
cant?
close to you. I don't know actually. Do I know any thieves' cant? In my travels, would I have known thieves' cant?
No.
Would you have?
Might
All right.
might say
Well,
don't
Renora's going to
trust that.
instinctively start thieves' canting the stuff at you.
It won't apply, no.
To see if, and then you're just like,
Try to do it back to her. Just
At this point, you're unsure why, and you both see this. But maybe to the dire circumstances, whether or not you were expecting it or planning it. And you start to see a black shroud of shadow start to overcome the whole facility that you two were in, at least that spot. You immediately get blanketed. But nothing else changes. Lights get dimmer, and you just see like this wave of almost like a black ink shadow that just starts covering over everything. Everything else disappears but you two. As immediately you see these giant crimson eyes just open up, each one the size of like Murph, that just open up. As they're just staring at you, looking. Floors disappear as you find yourself floating, as you see a ginormous version of the god that you represent, just holding you up like puppets. I have much stake in what you are looking for. I'm willing to give a hand.
I had to blow.
What'd you say?
Do you
Oh god, it cut out again.
know how to blow it up?
oh.
I am not a god of destruction.
Can you show us it, or can you tell me which one is the system failure? Like, classic system failure? There's gotta be, like, Alt Control X on this thing.
You expect me to understand what these contraptions are. I can at least assist you, but I cannot tell you what I do not know.
Okay, well, can you tell?
Like the assistance.
Can you tell if anything in all the things have a heartbeat, and if we can stop the heart?
She just comes down and she just takes a finger at both of you and touches your heart and just kind of starts beating them, as you can kind of then see the heartbeats of all the other creatures, minus a couple of them that look like they're dead within their actual capsule.
Good to know.
Specifically, the ones that are on the ground floor, the ones closest to the control panel, seems to be registering as a much more aggressive and faster heartbeat.
Oh, well, those ones we should probably do something about.
What this creature is doing is breaking the laws of nature and will itself.
Yeah.
I have no stake in his survival, only his destruction.
That's good. We need to, I think we need to stop his creations, right? To put them out, to give them mercy. Mercy would be probably to put them out of their misery, right?
Also, these guys, and Renard's gonna point where she thinks the Valeris clones are, they're bad news. So, like, if we could just, like, have less of that around, that would be. I just say, just the whole shebang, really. If you can help us, just like...
Maybe do we stop? Can you see where the source of the power is coming from? Is it close? Like, can we stop the power source?
You can all of a sudden everything goes black and you just see the static of the power source going back to if you guys took a right, leading to a certain room further down.
Okay.
If you want to cut off the power, it seems like that's where it is. But I will give you great warning. It seems that is also where Renard lies.
Okay. What about with that? Do we see where the power source leading down? Those two cables that are leading down where we just were lead to?
She concentrates for a second as it goes down, and it's immediately she just gets up. Something's blocking me. I do not understand. I cannot see what passes through. Going down so far. Something is avoiding my gaze. This is
very weird.
Annoying. And she tries it again, and immediately you just see her kind of come back like a straight migraine. Whatever is down there, it has the ability to avoid my gaze. But there's a familiarity. Someone else is alive down there. Multiple people. But that is not the source that has deflected me.
Could it be, like Cocobio or something like that?
No, she doesn't have that kind of ability. She's powerful, but she doesn't have the ability to avoid detection. This is something else.
Could it be another one of you guys? Like, you're the, like...
An older god?
Ancient ones. Yeah.
It's possible.
But why would another elder god want to block you from being able to see? That makes no sense.
It is most curious.
Unless they're in cahoots with Cocobio. I like that word, cahoots. That's a fun word.
She tries to force as much. I can't see who's doing it, but there's some kind of battle down there. Someone's currently fighting for their lives.
Oh, that's good. I know.
If you are to complete the tasks that you have at hand and stop whatever's going on, your best bet is to follow the power.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Is there maybe should we start should we do it like a distraction or kill all the drones, or I don't really know anything about technology.
I know less than you do. This did not exist in my time.
I just have
I
magic.
think-
I don't have this kind of stuff.
I think we have to go to the source and shut it down, which
Okay,
means I
so-
think we have to fight Renard, but I don't know
But doesn't
if we're
he
strong
have-
enough to do that.
Doesn't he have clones of himself? So we need to find where his clones of himself are so that we can stop him from jumping bodies. That's what someone said. Right?
Yeah, I mean, we could do that, or we can just defeat him long enough to turn the power off and keep it off.
That's true. That's true. And then go destroy his clones? Because we need to find his original
We do need to find
body.
that, so yeah. Let's check out that empty hallway. Hallway
Yeah.
first, because I think because all the cables are going off to the right, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we go to the left and see if there's like clones or something that we can destroy there, we didn't see any. There, the canisters and the drones and the console are the only thing in this room, right?
Correct.
There's no.
You assume there's
can
a
we-
bigger facility upstairs, but where you guys are right now, this is the only thing in this room.
Okay. Oh, Renora wants to ask the god. Do you know where his clones are? Maybe, by chance?
With the drones?
The
No,
Renard's.
No, Renard. So I guess Renard, with the way he was made, made, he can jump bodies. He has other bodies on his self.
It is
that
not
he
necessarily the way he was made. He was able to create a device that was able to house him, and he's able to pull it wherever he wants. As long as you just eliminate that, you're killing the source. As far as his
Oh.
bodies are concerned, again, I do not understand this arcane twist that he made, but I'm assuming that if you destroy the source, you have no obstacle in your way.
And I'm guessing the source is with him. That would make sense. So that he,
Yeah.
so he can jump quickly.
Could you
I'm
give us
guessing.
some like guidance on the source, or is that something that you can find? You found the heartbeats of everything.
Follow the power.
There.
Oh, okay, that's with the power. Okay, that makes sense. Thank
Okay.
you.
I will
Alright.
try to see if I can assist you if it comes to a dire battle. But outside of that,
That
whatever
would be
this place is, plague, arcane, I'm having a tough time even communicating to you the way I am now. But if situations get dire, I'll do what I can to assist.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you. Bye. It was nice seeing you again.
So
Bye.
you can start
Nice
seeing her
meeting
just kind
you.
of fall back into the shadows, and everything goes back the way it
Oh
was.
yeah. That's my god.
Oh, that's your god. Sorry, what?
So I'm the champion of that person.
Oh yeah.
Remember, to save Sandra's life, I had to give up my.
Right. Sarah remembers. Renora doesn't remember anything that doesn't happen to her.
His files straight.
That
Okay.
checks out.
So, do you want to check out that other empty hallway, or should we just go back to the group and let them know that we gotta do big battle?
I think we should check out the empty hallway just
Okay.
because it's probably a good idea.
Just to cover our bases? Yeah. Let's do that.
I'm gonna be, surprised.
Exactly. That's where, that's
Okay,
what
so
I'm
you guys are
thinking.
Oh,
heading back to the group?
No, we're going
gonna
down.
go to the empty hallway.
Yes.
Well, okay.
We're gonna go back down the big hallway, to what would now be our right, to the empty hallway.
Okay. That would lead you to like 5 feet away from your friends. So I don't know if you want to reconvene with them first, because the intersection you would
Nope.
take a right to go to. Okay.
We're gonna see them and then just
we're
like.
gonna
Fair
sneak
enough.
past them.
All right.
We're gonna sneak
So we're gonna
past
just pause for the rest of the group. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're
Flipping
just
off Helga
fucking
on the way.
just chilling in here?
Pacing back and forth nervously.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't heard any noise.
Yeah. Fear not. I feel like we should have been like more specific of if we don't hear from you in a certain amount of time.
I know.
Come,
I know,
get,
my
like-
bad. I should know by now.
I could message them.
Well, I figured at that point, at a certain point, Helga's just gonna stop caring because like If they get caught, that's on them. But and then they
We're
walk
just
by.
gonna tell Xander, yes, message them as we probably see them walk by.
Right.
Oh, I got a message for him. It's one of these. There's a couple of these.
Right back at you, bestie.
Hey, where you going?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Literally.
Lower your voice.
Did I not say this before I left?
Yeah.
Fine,
Do
I'm
we
just
see
gonna
anything
nap.
down
Fuck
the
y'all,
empty
like-
hallway, Joe?
Give me a stealth check.
$28.
28.
Damn.
Mixus.
Shit.
Oh, I think you're muted.
I was at 23.
23. Okay, as you are able to go through this hallway without much problem,
We stealth by them and they can't see us.
this one doesn't have drones in it.
You just see
The
a
hallway
green
itself-
finger.
the hallway itself leads to just one simple room. This room is given a lot of power, but not as much as the rest. But the room itself is literally only about 10 feet by 10 feet. And it houses only 3 specific items like a trophy room. One specifically looks like some kind of sword. And it's kind of just like floating there on some kind of like arcane gravity field, which is just kind of like making it so it doesn't drop, and it doesn't rise too much. It's just kind of floating there. And it seems to be glowing with some kind of crimson energy. Not like crimson is like evil, but just is flown with some kind of crimson color. But the blade itself looks similar to a short sword, but a little bit more obscure. Very unique.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
1 second.
Okay.
The next thing you see is specifically what looks like a horn, like someone cut off a horn off of somebody else. The horn itself is a bit twisted, and it clearly has been cut clean. Whether someone did this intentionally, allowed it to happen, or someone was able to cleave off someone's horn with such a heated weapon that it created no edges or jagged edges on it. But the horn itself is like brown. It slowly twists, and it has a couple pieces of gold jewelry left on it, and is also floating there within this spot itself. The last thing you see is an arm that is floating there. This arm itself, actually, compared to the other ones, has a couple tubes in it. It looks like it's feeding nutrients so the arm doesn't decay. The skin itself is almost kind of like a magenta silver. It primarily looks like it's supposed to be colorless, but due to the blood that flows through the veins, it looks like it naturally has a little bit of the purple where ours would be red underneath. It's silver over our peachish skin. The arm itself has very narrow claws and almost looks not even like just because of being dismembered. It's skinny, but it looks like the creature itself was naturally not a very muscly creature. And the way it looks like it's cut off is much like the horn, where it looks like it has been cut off clean. Again, with intention or just with a very heated blade. Now, with those three there, yes, you can make your checks.
And can you do an Arcana check on the sword?
Okay.
That's a 15.
Are you going to touch it, or are you just going to Arcana check with eyes?
Just look at it. I
Okay.
know better. Don't touch things.
Looking at the item itself, because there's no actual scripture about anything about it, the item itself specifically has this constant energy that's flowing through it. It occasionally turns into like a smokish arcana energy, then it kind of switches to like electrical. It definitely looks like it's something that, based off first glance, maybe is a blade to cut the uncuttable.
Does anything about my armor or my stuff, my
Nothing
fancy
of yours
stuff?
reacts.
Nothing reacts. Okay.
Based off the way this blade is, it looks like it changes its specific arcane energy to counteract with whatever it's trying to cut.
Oh, interesting. But it doesn't look like a blade of Bahamut.
You have no idea.
I would like to grab the sword.
You want to grab the sword? Okay.
He's gonna touch it!
I'm gonna
Do
touch
it.
it.
You're gonna
Are
die.
you actually gonna grab it by the handle,
I'm
or are you
gonna
just
touch it.
are you actually gonna grab by the handle, or are you just gonna like touch like the blade at a random spot?
I'm gonna grab the handle.
Okay.
That sounds
Renard
like a
wants to
Renard
take
thing.
it.
That sounds like Sarah's like no, but
All right.
Renora's like
I gotta pull up some
yes.
notes for this. Hang on 1 second.
Please don't kill me.
Somewhere in the echoes of the past, the war singer. It's my girl! Fucking touch it!
Touch the butt. Touch the
You're
butt.
gonna
Touch
get
the
that
butt.
mom sense. What are they doing now?
The mom tingle, like,
Yep.
what are they getting into?
He's
like, should've gone
Where
kind
are the children?
She saw
Where are
the clean
children?
cut of the horn and the clean cut of the armor and was like, this must be the sword. I'm taking that. Like,
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. I just want to make sure.
More
I get
sharp
correct
objects.
information about it.
I mean, she's
Also, I
got
love
a
swords.
tongue. She's got
I
a
need
tongue.
all the
Who
weapons.
doesn't?
Is it really
Who-
an adventure if I
shit.
didn't collect a weapon from every single place that we've been?
It's the
Like-
souvenir.
I mean, you're not
It's
wrong.
just a souvenir from where you're
Exactly.
No,
How else am I gonna remember?
Stupid sword.
It's about the memories.
This
Yeah.
is where I got this sword, and this is where I got this
I pull out the
blade.
fucking Kuruk leg and this, oh boy.
Let me tell you about
was the
this
star I have to
blade.
show for it. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Watch, just give me some OP shit.
Watch the blade of Bahamut.
I become a
Yes, I
champion.
know.
Yay!
There, you won the campaign! Game over!
so this blade itself, as you're holding it, you immediately feel like the energy flow through your body, and at first it hurts, but you're not gonna take any damage. You just feel like it's just like shocking you with every bit of possible damage you ever felt. Like you immediately just feel like fire come through your body. Then you just feel like this strong electric shock immediately go through. But they're pure seconds, not like a long-term effect. And then you just see the blade calm itself down. And it's not just generate itself around the actual sword, but it's actually moving up to your elbow. And it's almost like it's creating an extension of your arm as you're holding it. Give me an insight check.
Red flags. Red flags!
These are green flags. Go, go, go.
You do not understand anything about the blade, but the only thing you can grasp is this is definitely a blade of Bahamut, but holding it is not currently allowing you to communicate with its soul.
Okay.
Try harder.
You do not
I
understand
will
the capabilities of it. The only
Does
thing you
it-
understand is that whatever this thing does, it's not like just like knife to butter, like it automatically just cuts whatever it touches. It looks like you need to understand it, and maybe you gotta activate an ability to allow it to be the unblockable, but you don't understand how it would actually work until you investigate more on it. But at current time, you have a blade of Bahamut, but you do not understand the proper
Awesome.
probabilities of the blade.
I'm gonna
Once
go
you almost
ahead
tripped
and
over that
add
blade
it to
of
the
Bahamut.
collection.
I look
Throw
at
it in the bag
I-
of holding. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna machine it.
I look at Renard and be like, maybe it needs a blood sacrifice.
As you decide to sheath it on your back, the static discharge and its stuff still leaves on your hand for about a good minute until it finally just dissipates. Almost like it leaves like a residue of its power on your body for a little bit until you decide to sheath
Ooh,
it.
that tingles.
Maybe you have to, like, cause you know, like when I touched mine, I got pulled into something. Maybe, you know, the last time when Mama Fee touched hers, like she had to have an argument with the blade. Maybe you have to give it, like, you know, some blood. I don't.
Let's go find something to be my blood sacrifice.
Let's go find Xander.
Oh, bestie. No.
Oh, now
Yeah,
I'm
Okay,
useful.
no.
just to make sure we're moving on, anything else you want to do in the room?
They're just those three things, yeah?
Yes, just the sword, it's the horn, and is the arm. To imply, you can clearly tell night as day that the horn and the arm do not belong to the same creature. Not even the same race.
Okay.
I'd say you can even
How
tell
big
at
is
first
the-
glance that this horn probably belongs to a tiefling.
How big is the horn?
The horn itself. Let me pull up the picture. Hang on 1 second. Oh, just
Can I do a history check to see if I've seen either the horn or arm before?
sure.
Wondering.
Make
I
sure
don't
you
know.
guys
I've
can't see
never
my
been in this
screen.
realm, so I don't know. things.
I'm gonna say
Spoilers.
I'm gonna say this horn, specifically this one, is probably about maybe 1.5 feet.
Oh.
But it's bent in a certain way that whoever has it, depending on where they have it, if it goes down their side, it melts their body. If it goes over their forehead, it drapes over their hair. Not like it just goes straight up. It actually flows with the actual dimensions of their body.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And you said it had like shinies on it?
It looks like it has embedded gold into it. Whether or not that was the way it was when it was cut off, or it became that after all, it looks like originally this thing had jewelry on it, but it became eventually part of the horn. Like,
Can I touch it?
you want to touch
This
the
is
horn?
the worst team to recon.
Yep.
I'm gonna touch it.
That's the worst.
Helga's just over here taking a nap, like, wonder what they're doing. That's crazy.
Yeah, enjoy your short rest.
Oh, go fish.
Okay,
Go
touch.
fish.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna
Touch
touch it. You touch it.
Touch it.
It just kind of like
Touch the button.
moves on you, like you're kind of pushing it in empty space. Nothing happens.
And that was fun, so I keep doing
Okay,
it
you
for a
keep
little
pushing.
bit.
Okay.
As you keep pushing it, eventually it
gotta go.
pushes out of the actual gravitational and it drops on the ground.
And I pick it up and I'm like, did I break it? Oh no.
It's still fine.
Okay.
Do you want to keep
I'm
it?
just gonna slowly start like inching out of the room.
Give me-
with it in
Okay.
my hand.
Great.
Give me.
Let's try to recon. Let's try to recon what's going on with all the power source, so that we can go with plan of action without getting
Okay.
caught.
Real quick,
Okay.
because you both are looking at it. Both Mixus and Renora, give me a history check on the horn.
Okay. Histories.
Oh, I did a 19 on my history check to see if I remembered the horn or the arm.
Oh, right. Okay.
Sorry.
I had a 16, though I don't know anything about this realm.
Well,
So that was-
here's the question.
Well-
I forgot that during the Christmas episode, did you both remember everything that happened?
See,
I
I think
did, yes.
Renora did.
Okay.
I did too.
Mixus did.
So if you both remember it, this horn looks like a friend that you guys made there. At least it belongs to him.
See, that's
No.
what I was wondering if it was maybe.
Really?
There was
Absolutely
a whether or not you remember his name, there was a tiefling that had wood elf features. This horn looks exactly like the one that'd be on his head.
And I look at Renora and be
Oh.
like, so that actually
what?
happened.
I must have. That's crazy. Huh.
Take it, right? Maybe
Yeah.
we can return it. I don't know.
Well, I
And
mean,
then Renor,
we should
with
take
your
it
history
anyway,
check,
right?
also looking at the arm.
Yes.
The arm itself matches no race that you know of. The specific chrome coloring of the skin, as far as you know, does not exist in this realm. The specific blood, though, very much is reminiscent of a creature that has been born of the plague.
Ugh. Does it look like, you know, like when we saved Luna and I was in there and the statue turned to a real life thing? Does it look like those arms?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Is it anything from your realm, Mixus?
No.
Maybe. No, nothing from the
Mm-mm.
Feywilds.
Not unless they go in the shadow area, but nobody goes there.
Yeah. Okay. Or should we
Yeah,
describe everybody and then go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we leave the arm here? Probably, right?
Do you want it?
No, it's got oozy
I
stuff on it.
No.
All right. So you guys
Still
start
good on
heading
that.
back over to the rest of
Gonna
the group.
sneak back.
I'd say after like 2 hours, as you guys are, I don't know, playing like
we
like
sneaking
D&D
back?
solitaire or
Detective,
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah, you're playing
Taking a nap.
ye
You know.
old goldfish.
Taking a
I don't know,
short
like
rest,
and you're
He's sneaking.
At
The old
some point
spades.
while they're gone, Helga does want to, just because she doesn't know how much of this, like, whatever AI entity that Mixus named, Alfred, she doesn't know how much, like, if
The
he is
plant?
part, essentially, is this place that they're in. She doesn't want him to, like, potentially overhear, so she is going to write on, like, a piece of paper and then slide it to Fierna in hopes that she can kind of, like, keep it hidden from whatever praying eyes might be around, and it just says, I don't trust Alfred, or something along the lines of, like, I don't trust this process. Like, Helga is very sus about this entire situation, about just trying to, like, we're gonna go free some random guy that's been sitting in a basement, and we're gonna trust him with a body that can recreate itself, or at least has the potential to recreate itself. And
So-
like, there's too many unanswered questions for Helga to be
So,
not sus about this.
to make sure I clarify, in case it hasn't been clear, this creature does not live in the basement. This creature is the basement.
Or is yeah,
Yep.
not
The-
living like
the creature
live as
is
in,
the
like,
island
the
at
essence
whole.
of
Exists.
The creature is the island as a whole, but is not like an actual physical creature. It can't
Right.
like just like move the island as it sees fit.
Right, yeah, no, like, essence, like, I mean, it's Helga, she doesn't know how to word things, but, like, she's very sus about the entire thing, so she just, like, but she also knows that because he is the, like, essence of the island, she doesn't know how much he can or cannot, like, see around, like,
Okay.
so she just is very sus and doesn't want to be, like, told to shut up by
Renora.
Too late.
Renora-
Shut up.
In the 5 seconds, yeah, like, right, you just hear on the radio, shut up, Helga. Like,
I didn't even say anything. Nah, just getting ready. Who knows?
Well, I mean, when Helga was
Right.
talking to Alfred too, even he, like, wrapped vines around her to get her to shut up. So she's like, you know what? No one wants me talking? Fine. Here's a fucking note. Like,
oh.
Well, you were
Fiona's,
talking mad
womp womp,
smack.
really happy that Helga is not shouting, but she's not going to write back. She's just going to whisper. If all goes to plan, we disrupt the body jumping. This is the only body he'll have. The lesser of the two evils.
if you say so. I mean, I'm following you guys on this, but something doesn't seem right. I mean, a lot
Sandra will
of this
cast-
doesn't seem right, but
Mhm.
this in particular just seems strange.
We've come across stranger. Or as strange.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty strange.
Yeah.
That's another day. Another day of life of adventure.
Something I, like to see, but if it's on our side, it's all we can
For
do.
now. That's
Have
what
you
I'm
killed us
like.
yet?
Yet. That's what I'm worried about.
Well, when that time comes, we'll see how it goes, but like I said, he's on our side. We kill Renard, we get access to Ira.
Yep,
We go from there.
for sure. I'm gonna cast sending,
Okay.
Sounds like
and I'm gonna send it to Renora. Because we've been waiting. It's been a couple hours, right?
Yep.
Are
We're
we
just
on the
kinda
way
waiting
back?
outside.
Can we take a short
In a
rest?
couple hours, aren't we on the way back?
Yeah, you'd be on the way back after 2 hours.
I would
Okay.
just picture that you're sending it, and we're like standing right there. Hey,
Yeah. I'll be
You're
like,
like, hey.
hey, where are you? I thought I was gonna be like
you
5
turn around,
minutes
and there I
standing-
am. I'd be like, hi.
Where are you? Do you need help?
As
That's what I said.
when Renora and Mixus get to the point that they come through the threshold of the door we cracked open, Bertha's gonna be still standing there holding the door with like a hand cocked, and then he's gonna see them and be like,
At this
We already-
And Renora
we
is
went-
gonna use her response message to be like, right here. And then wait.
At this point, unknown why, as you regroup with the team, where it was regular, casually walking on drones, have some now gotten aggressive and starting to head in your direction.
Oh,
Alright. We gotta go to the right. To shut down the power. and I'm just gonna relate everything that happened in like everything that I saw and that we did in the one big room. I am not gonna mention the other room. Feel like there was a lot of stuff. Retcon the other room. There was a couple other things in there. Meeks got a cool horn. I got a sword. It was whatever. We gotta go to the right though. There's no other. We made sure there's no other like threats and everything. We gotta go to the right. Shut down the power. Kill Renard if need be
He's
to do
he's
it.
in there. He's in there.
So,
Go to the
Sounds
right.
like fun.
are you guys ready?
We've been ready.
Are
Why
you
did
guys,
it
Power
are you
source.
Ford
guys all,
magnificent.
Hey,
are
gang,
you
we
guys
got
all like,
okay, we got
you
a lot of
know,
sounds going on. Right now.
ready? Cause like, how you looking? Are you damaged at all? Maybe you should guys said, did you
Take a short rest while we were gone? Like,
Basically.
okay. Like,
But did you actually do the short rest?
Yes.
No.
I mean, you can.
Well, you should.
Fear
If
not,
it helps
probably
you.
should, but she literally has been pacing nervously
Okay.
for the past
Make it a
2 hours.
I will take
Okay,
advantage
get
of it.
Well-
pass in the.
I remember that. Play the DM do so the drones that are now angrily moving towards us, they are moving down the hall that is blocked at the end with the double doors, correct?
They're coming towards the hall with. They're coming down from where. They're coming
Why?
down from the
Renora
wide.
makes this
they're-
game.
Yeah, well, no, they're coming down from the wide hallway. The one that
Yeah.
Renora and Mixus went to first, and they're coming in from that direction. The ones that were moving.
But for them to get to us, they gotta come through the doorway,
Correct.
I guess. The double
Yeah.
doorway.
Well, we also have to go through the doorway. So they're coming at us like this. We got to go like that. So we're just gonna
What's,
sidestep them and.
what's the
Probably-
mechanics for closing the door?
You want to close the door?
What's it?
I mean, that's just another athletic check.
Okay, not yet. I want to make sure Mixus and Renora get through the door first, but then I may want to shut the door
We're-
and seal.
No,
with
They're-
the
we're in the
elbow.
room with
They're
you
inside.
guys.
They're
Like, we came
inside.
through the doorway.
Yeah, they're inside.
Okay.
Yeah, we already
athletic
went
check.
through. We already
Like,
went.
if you're gonna
like,
shut
we
the door,
had
we're gonna have to go back through those doors. So please.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we could go through the smaller doors to get the.
I mean,
I
you
don't
could
know
go
where
through a
that
smaller
goes.
door, but you don't know where that leads.
We don't know
We
anything
have,
about
to
that.
go, we have to go back through the bigger doors. Yeah. Mhm.
We could just sidestep the drones, or we could just kill the drones. Or we just sidestep them. I think it'll
Bob
be
and
fun.
weave.
We can
Bob
bob
and
and
weave.
weave, boys.
Bob and weave.
You two can bob and weave. Some of us aren't bob and weave kind of
You
people.
can literally
bob.
just take one big
Yeah.
step to the right.
Some of
Crouch
us
outside
are
it.
big bop kind of people. Fine.
Big bop.
I'll
You
follow
can
you.
bop.
lead.
You can bop. You can bop
Yeah.
it
You
instead
can
of
grapevine it down.
We can try to weave. We can wipe the weave and bob approach.
Can I whip
see
and
how it
nay-nay?
goes.
You can whip and nay as long as it's the direction to the right.
As long as it's quiet.
As long as it's to the right and quiet.
I would like to use my action to dab to the right, please.
I would like to use my cha-cha slide action to slide to the right.
God.
Now, cha-cha slow. Do, 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 do.
All right, so what are we gonna do?
We need to
Go
go
to the
into the
right.
one room.
Head towards the power source.
Yes,
Since the
head
drones
to
aren't
the
super
power
close to you, but
Whatever
they're starting to
Renora
move
said.
to your way, you're able to get around there without them. They see you, but they can't reach you right in time. It looks like they don't have mechanics to run as they're moving at 30 feet. As you guys can choose if you want to stealth through the hallway or if you're going to run.
I feel
Remember,
like we
stealth
should
is
go
half
stealth.
speed and running is double speed.
Stealthy.
If we do it so fast,
We're just.
they'll never even
Super
see us. We'll be so fast, we'll be like a shadow.
So are we stealthy
What are
or
you guys
running?
doing? Because Renora's gonna follow the crowd.
We're following you,
are
homie.
the-
You're the one knowing where
Are
we're
the
going.
drones watching
What?
us?
Yeah, you're the point of the
What?
spear, bruh.
Okay, so,
What?
so
Okay. Alright,
it's
then
not
I'm
that
a
the
run.
drones are
Pointing.
watching you. They randomly just found out where you were. And they're moving to your direction. They're about 100
So
feet
they
away from the
know
double
we're
door.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm running to.
Run.
I'm gonna
Run.
be like, everybody ready? Great. Runs off to the right.
Okay, so
Oh,
you guys
now
are
we
gonna,
can
you guys are
make
gonna
noise.
run? Okay.
I'm running.
Mhm.
Alright.
If everybody's following me, then
Dash.
yes.
Yep.
Then what I need from
Dash.
everyone is I need dexterity saving throws to make sure you're running, not tripping over these large coils that are wrapped all over the place.
Power stride.
Power stride. That's a good one.
Dexy Dex. Dex.
Ooh.
Dex.
Ugh.
someone
I am
hit-
burning a coin because my deck's
Yeah,
ass.
you might be right. Burn a coin. Damn it.
I have bad decks and I got good
There we go.
roll.
It's a little bit better.
That's not even.
Oh, you got a nat 20. Good job, Fiona. The fastest of us all.
Renora, you. Oh, I was gonna say you might want to do a D20, but that was your coin.
Nah.
Yes.
Yeah, 9.
What?
9?
9 with a coin.
9 with a coin?
You got
Oh,
9 on.
Can I burn 2
How
coins
did
if I'm
You can-
feeling
burn
it?
another
No.
coin.
You can burn as many coins as you want
Please
at one
burn
shot.
another coin. Like,
Oh, fine!
How many do we
I'll
have?
do 2.
Well, you guys all started with
What
20. I don't know how much everybody's used so far.
What
but-
is
started
the
with 20?
save?
All
What's
right.
the
I will
amount
use
that we
another
need to
coin.
make? What's the
I haven't
save?
said yet. I
We
ain't gonna tell you
Oh,
guys.
you
yeah.
can't say because we're using coins.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
We had
I'll
another
use
9. so
one
that's-
just in case.
18
No,
then.
that didn't help me.
Okay, you guys just let me know when you're done using coins, and then I will tell you.
What our
as we
total
We're
is.
gonna burn it.
I got an 18.
Is everybody all done using coins?
Yes.
DC's 15. So did everybody succeed on a
Okay.
15?
No,
Yes.
nope.
Okay, so as you guys are running, after about like 50 feet, Mixus, you trip over these large coils. You're going to take lightning damage from being shocked by it. So you're going to... Oh, shit. You're going to take 20 points of lightning damage from the
Oof.
coil as you get shocked by it.
24, you said?
20. 20.
20. Okay.
But you're able to pick yourself up. At this time, the drones are getting closer to you guys because Mixus had to readjust. But you can keep running forward until you eventually get to these double doors that are currently locked to you. It looks like they're specifically locked to the fact that these drones are registering you as intruders, and the doors have locked themselves. If you want to try to break through, as many of you as you want can do athletics checks to try to break through the doors. But I need to know how many of you there will be.
I
will
will
do one.
try.
Okay. So all of you do, whoever's doing it, give me a strength check.
I don't.
Strength
Oh,
or
I didn't-
athletics?
Oops.
If you're proficient with athletics, you do athletics. If you're not,
Okay.
you do strength.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a coin.
Nat 20 plus 8.
No,
Okay.
We're gonna use all
Hang on,
of our.
hang
Yeah,
on.
Kool-Aid Man.
Hold on.
Oh,
Coin,
yeah.
coin, coin.
D12, D12.
24.
D12, where's the D12? There it is. Roll.
Get it.
Oh, that did nothing, so a total of 12.
17.
Working together, you're able to grab each door and slide it open just enough for you guys to run through and to immediately just slam on each other back down. As you enter into what looks like a facility that you were trying to aim for this whole time. You're going to...
Oh.
Oh boy.
Hey, there's a bedroom. Maybe we can take a nap.
I believe that's called a docking station.
No, there's bedrooms up here.
We're in a Warforged facility. It's a docking station.
It's a charging cable.
Bedrooms.
Mhm.
Those are bedrooms. There's a little bed.
The pillow has a
Hey,
USB
Nicholas.
port.
There's little beds and small and big beds.
Okay, so I'm not gonna put your tokens on right yet until you guys, if you guys go into combat, you go into combat. But you enter up some stairs and you come up to the top left over here, where I'm indicating.
Ooh. Okay.
I will put down, since Renora's kind of leading the front, I'll put down Renora's token so we can move Renora around, so we can at least use that as a main guide.
There's a closet we can hide from the drones. Unless there's people in the closet.
Looks for some reason that you.
Oh,
are-
it's because that was when we were when we
Oh,
were
that's right.
invisible. We have to
Here,
take it
let
off,
me,
remember?
Yeah.
We have to take it off.
Oh, I need to zoom in.
Yes,
fat
yeah, I
hat.
had to do that. I had to do that before too.
Okay.
Okay, so
I hit the wrong thing.
There we go.
Stealthy.
There we go.
All right. So as you
Is
enter in
it
this
now?
large room, you can see that there are red lights kind of laying over all these corners of walls. Based off that, you assume that it has been alerted that you guys are here, but it's like a silent alarm. There are stairs that go up over here. There are
Okay.
large doors here. These are different than the ones you've encountered. These ones are completely hydraulic. And based on what it is, who here speaks Infernal? Awesome.
No.
I do.
Okay.
Firna. I was
Okay.
not a single one.
And that's the end of the session, folks.
What a great
We are
game.
stuck.
I took a nap. Good job.
You don't know nothing.
The power cables leading to the doors that have
Correct. And Firna, what you can see written is in memory of Renard Tafton.
Memory of. I guess he's dead. Strange.
But you see all the
Okay.
power cables are going against these. These are completely different doors, though. Unless you want to try it, they look the size of the doors. Each of the double doors, so each single door itself, is about 10 feet wide and 20 feet tall. And based off
Jesus.
the thickness of them, they look like they are quite durable.
Jesus.
Jesus does not exist in the D&D universe.
I
Not
missed.
this suit.
Firna, can you?
Oh,
Yes, a bomb.
Bahamut.
Oh,
The only thing written on the door is in loving memory of Renard.
Yep.
Or there's more written.
No, that's it.
In memory of Renard Tafton.
Yep, in Infernal.
Okay.
He's not dead, right?
Not that I'm aware of. Pretty
His
sure
body-
that
And there's
news
no
was
One body might not
like
be.
control panel, just the wires leading to.
Well, so there is. So it looks like the control panel isn't here. It looks like maybe there's a way to activate the door from somewhere else or remote. But there's another door.
Okay.
There's another door right here that is not
Okay.
locked.
And right here. And then there's a door right here.
Mm-hmm.
Into this
I
little closet.
I guess I'll go into the other. I'll go.
Just move your token
Up
wherever
to
you'd
the
like
other
to go.
door.
All right, so you guys start falling that way. The door is not locked, and in fact, once you get close to it, the door just opens for you, so it just slides into the wall, and just all the lights are illuminating to save power, and they turn on due to your proximity to the area.
Okay.
Are you guys all following her?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
All right. We're going in
Aye.
stealth mode.
Okay, I
Gang.
need a stealth check from everyone, please.
Oh,
Everybody in the club.
Everybody at the club, or do a
I
stealth check.
can't do pass without a trace, remember guys, I can't.
Coin.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh
yes,
shit!
coins.
11.
Or
17.
32.
You guys are gonna burn all your coins before you even go into combat.
I'm
Oh no, my stealth is okay. Never.
gonna totally take your coins when you're done with them all, because they're still shiny.
So 13.
Okay, everybody
I
else.
also got a
Okay.
13.
11.
I got a 24.
All right.
Yeah, nice.
Not knowing if you
32.
guys succeed or fail, nothing changes as you're moving your way through. Compared to the other spots, it is actually absent of drones. You don't see any kind of outlets on the walls where they kind of hang out and recharge. I'm going to actually move your token for you so we can just move space by space.
Mhm.
So we're going to,
Mhm.
as you get so far up here, currently nothing has changed. You'd still see the flashing red lights. And then about here, the lights stop and they just stay solid red all over the place. They no longer
Oh,
blink and they're just
no.
solid red. But you don't hear any movement anywhere. Everybody's passive perception I'm seeing is that no one hears anything, nothing stands out. Until you finally get to this door. And once you get there, the door itself opens up for you again. And you find yourself in a large, what looks like a kind of rustic laboratory. Very outdated, especially for Renard's style. If anyone wants to investigate the room, you can by giving me an investigation check.
Me.
Sure.
yup.
I'm standing still and not moving and not making a
I
sound.
only got an 8 because my die hit Brunora's die.
I got
17.
19. I stole the good. I stole her good roll.
16.
Checking around for the 1916, you're able to tell that this area has a lot of small pieces of photos all over the place, and no of Renard's technology anywhere inside except for the doors. The photos themselves, and it looks like this was previously a pharmaceutical slash laboratory of science. You see what looks like a very human-skinned tiefling with about 8 different horns, very exquisite male, with long silver hair, who was the original scientist of this facility. You see with a family and stuff like that, and it's actually posting eventually, based off the images and the notes that you can find, that this man is Renard Tafton, a tiefling. It looks like, based off of the notes I left in here that have been left dust and decay, the few things you're able to figure out is that he had a family. They died due to the tragedy of the plague. Then after the plague, he almost possessively decided to investigate a way to survive the plague again and bring his family back to life. And that's mostly the notes I left in this room. If you eventually go as far right as over here, the door itself opens itself up for you again, until you get to what looks like a bedroom that hasn't been used in some time, with similar things. You assume this is the old bedroom that you would have slept in.
Can I investigate over here?
Okay, yeah, if you want to investigate the room, you can give me an investigation check.
I got an 18. I want to investigate over here.
Okay, 18. Anybody else want to do investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a nope.
19.
Nope. Oh, 7.
19 plus 6 for me, so whatever
Ooh,
that
there you
is.
go.
That's 5.
Going through, you find notes, clothing of what looks like female apparel. Very simple, nothing too extravagant. Very much what you assume this was the bed that him and his wife shared. And these are very much of a female scientist. No large dress, no crazy tops for any kind of sexual nature. It is just the simple tops and pants to get through the day. You do see artwork that's left up there of them together. The big thing you see is a diary. And a lot of the pages are scribbled off to the last pages that aren't scribbled. And it specifically goes to dates that are happening right about 5 years into the new age. And it's specifically Renard going over the psychosis he's going through to losing his wife and his child. And based off the way he's writing, it looks like he truly believes that he can bring them back to life, and that he can truly defeat what he considers the cancer that this realm has on everybody, and that the plague is not it, it's the mortals that have it. And if they would have been smarter, they would have stopped the plague. Believing that it's not actually the plague that killed his family, it was humanity itself, he decided to believe that the plague itself is actually the answer to bring his family back. As you go through some notes, it looks like he has finally found an answer to a question that he's had. He believes that in his own lifespan, he will not be able to learn the information he needs. So he found an answer to extend his lifespan and not be contained by his fragile mortal body. And with it, he will be able to communicate with the plague to find out how to bring them back and bring everyone back.
Interesting. I was still investigating over here.
That's the dresser that had the clothes.
Oh, it just looks like there might be a hidden something here. I'm looking for the hidden thing. Because
You had something hidden under there, did you?
Like
Well, what'd you
hiding
get for a
things.
check?
I got an 18.
Oh, you got 18? Okay. So, as you are looking at the dresser, you are able to go through some of the clothes, and you're able to find a small button within the second drawer.
Big buttons. And I push the button.
Okay.
Before
So
anybody says, wait, what? Wait,
you just
I push the
hear
button.
some unlocking mechanisms at the bottom of the dresser as the dresser just moves out a little bit. Looks like it requires you to do the rest of the work, but it looks like it also unlocks the door behind it.
I found something.
Okay.
We heard.
Well,
Someone
Ooh,
want to help
another
me
door.
move this
Let's
dresser?
go find out
yeah.
what
I'll.
secrets are hidden in here. Show us your secrets.
Okay, so what
Yeah.
you did... so-
Murph, you want to help her move that dresser?
Hey, please.
I was gonna offer, but then I
Little guy
realized
here,
this is Renora
but-
we're talking
If
about.
Murph, you're doing it, does not require a check. The dresser is not that heavy, as you're able to move out of the way, and the door itself unlocks and opens for you guys.
He just goes like this and just like,
Yeah, a finger.
You look like you've been... It looks like it is a private entrance to a facility. Looks like this is actually cleaned compared to the bedroom. Based off the tech and the work on it and the artwork, it looks like this is Renard's private entrance into his facility.
Whee!
Fancy.
Fancy. Is everyone following us?
I don't know. Is
Very
everyone following?
sneakily, yes.
Sneaky! Sneaky, sneak,
Sneaky
sneak.
is our middle name.
This
Letting
door does
you
not
guys kind of
open.
lead the way.
This door is open automatically, but you do see a specific key, a specific lock that requires a key.
Oh.
And not digital. It looks like it's actually meant to be like a traditional key, but it looks like it's kind of like a three-bladed key. Like it comes out at like 3 keys linked together, and it comes in at a point.
All right, we gotta double back and look for the key,
Okay.
God
Or
damn
you
it.
just break it.
or you just break it. You know what?
I was just saying,
I
how
have-
sturdy's that door?
I have stuff. I have lock.
Quiet,
don't
guys.
I?
We're trying
Isn't that part of my
quiet.
thieves' tools?
Weren't we being chased down the
you can
hallway,
try
like,
to
not
you
too
can
long
try
ago?
to actually pick the lock if you'd like. The DC is
I would
incredibly high
like
because it's a
to.
3-point lock. So
That's fair.
give me a dexterity check and then add your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So
Helga's
so
just
so
gripping
you're,
her
hair.
you're
I
so
will.
like
Please
I
let
think
me
it's
hit it.
plus 5, so dexterity plus 5.
I'll
So-
give Renora guidance as well.
That's a solid 11.
Okay, and you got guidance
You
from
just got guidance, so
And
got
what?
it.
Oh,
D4.
okay.
Yes! Go, Renora!
D4.
That's D4.
That door's been
I need
looking
a lot.
at
You know
me
what?
and
I'm
Helga
gonna
wrong
use
for
my
3
lucky
hours.
to
You're gonna use your
redo
lucky?
to try
Okay.
that again.
Okay.
yeah.
Helga and I don't like how this door's been looking at us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Helga's just
so,
hanging
How
out of
lucky
her
you
hammer,
feeling?
like, please, 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 let me just...
16.
What, huh?
16. Do
Yeah.
you want to accept that number?
That lock's
Do
looking at
I?
me funny. Like,
How many coins do we have? 20.
You started off
Yeah,
with
20.
20.
Each.
You should be
Each
counting
have
off how many
20.
you're using.
I've only used 2, so
You got 18 left.
You're gonna
I've
put
used
all these
5.
coins in.
16
Like,
plus
I've used
7
5.
is
23.
23.
It takes you a good like 5 minutes as you are trying to make sure you actually have to use like a total of 5 different lock picks. Like you're actually trying to like use like both hands. You're kind of like almost like using
Too
like
much work.
chopstick kind of style to kind of go through, and you're kind of like really trying to get this through until you finally hit a point at one. You point another, and it takes you like another minute. And you're like holding it there, and you get another point at the other one as you just see a couple lights indicate as the door itself unlocks but doesn't slide open for you. It looks like it's just unlocking, but it's not an automatic sliding door. But it's
Okay.
all ready to open.
Push it.
real good?
Push it real good.
I need a stealth check. I need a stealth check from everyone.
Stealthy.
Hey, everybody in the club, roll that stealth. Huh!
Stealth.
Yay!
Excellent.
Jesus Christ, all the die. Just everybody check your die here.
Spooky
21.
20.
21.
I got a
31.
25.
18.
Okay. Did anybody get lower
You
than
whispered.
15?
What?
Oh, Murph
Did you
did.
say
Less than
again?
15.
Murph doesn't have to be stealthy, he's just tough.
Okay. I need the order of
Big O 5.
Big O 5. I need to know the
Big
order.
O 5!
I need to know the order of movement. This is a 10-foot wide door. We're actually going to put all tokens on here. We're going to see who's going to go where. So Renora is
Be
obviously
right
first.
after.
Yeah, I'll be first.
Okay.
I'll be right
Mixus,
after.
are you going to be beside Renora or behind Renora?
Can I just be behind technically?
Okay. Hang on. We're going to keep you there right now, Renora. All right.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Fiona, where are you going to be placed?
I'll probably be right behind Mixus.
Okay. Xander, where about you?
Right after Fiona.
Well, you guys are really following a chain here. All right.
Yeah!
And then who's next?
Helga, where do you want to be? Swear to God.
She would actually be probably wherever Murph was, just because the two of them were looking at like physically busting open this box before it
Gotcha.
broke, or before she successfully picked it. So like wherever Murph's, yeah.
Busting out the door.
All right.
Yeah.
So
The rear.
as you start moving in with your stealth, because you're stealthing, you can move your half movement speed forward. So Renora, what is your movement speed?
30, so it'd be 15 I
15.
can move.
5, 10, 15, so you can go here.
Mine is 65.
So
Oh, wait.
Wow, big one-upsman.
so you can move 30 stealth
Show off.
if you want to pass Renora.
I will just go right by Redora.
Okay, and Fiona, you can move.
So 20
On your
I can
left.
move.
Okay, so you can move 20. Xander, what's your movement speed?
30 as well, so
Okay,
I
so you can only
move
go
up
15.
half. Yep.
Helga, what's your movement speed?
40, so 20.
So you have to move yourself.
Yep.
Xander.
I didn't know.
And then Murph, yours?
I can only move 15 of them, cutting it in half because 30. So
Got it. All right. So as the three of you that came out here so far have been quiet, you notice a couple things. First off, this room is extremely bright. There's a few things that stand off. These are all large capsules that are holding robotic bodies. I'm gonna place them on the board.
What's this thing that's right
I
next
will
to
get
us?
there. Hang on.
Okay. I'm just curious. I want to know what it is.
Uh-huh.
The
Curiosity.
DM do the DM thing.
Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
Wow, I haven't heard that one before.
That's
Really? You've never
the
heard that?
one I really?
No. I haven't heard it came back.
Satisfaction brought it back.
Yeah, no, in my brain the cat just stayed dead.
Oh,
Like,
no.
Yeah, I was like, the cat's a
there was-
zombie. And I'm
There
like,
was
whoa.
no second half to that rhyme growing up with me. It was literally
Yeah.
curiosity killed the cat, and that was the end of the story.
And-
Like, that's
Yeah.
That's it. Full stop.
That's why Helga's
Yep.
not exploring any rooms.
Like when you
100%
said,
cat's dead. It's the end of the story.
wow,
Right, the whole zombie
Who does
thing.
cover
That's
your
new.
ear?
right?
Until I got into college and read about Schrodinger's
My sweet
cat.
child.
Cat was dead.
No, like,
Wow.
no, seriously. That's
so-
how I always
all right,
learned
so-
it.
Nope.
For
I feel like that's
Fiona-
just a you.
No,
For Fiona,
No.
Mixis, and Renora, I need an investigation check.
Okay.
Investigations. We like to investigate.
Schwan. Just kidding.
Burp.
Investigation.
Yep.
Womp womp.
Bright lights,
No.
yeah.
Yee.
Right.
You know what?
Nice.
I don't
lights
use
you
this
got
enough.
here, eh?
I'm gonna use another lucky point.
20.
20.
Boy.
Just everybody flipping lucky coins.
Yeah.
Okay,
Be
so
quiet. Chink, chink, chink.
Like-
Take, 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 take.
if
Okay.
we're all done with rolls,
Mixes
DC
run
is
around catching
17.
them all.
Oh. No.
DC
Mixes,
17 if
one.
you're all done rolling rolls.
I have a 20, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Enough.
you're the only one. I got a 15.
Yeah,
Okay.
4.
With a lot of lights going on, only Mixis is really able to see through this. Without running in too far, at first glance, what you see is these are giant versions of the pods that you saw earlier. It's holding some kind of creature inside. Same thing over
Oh,
here.
God.
Each of these are holding what looks like a version of Renard, his robotic self. This looks like a giant dome holding some kind of body floating inside. Based off all the power that's going inside, you assume this is what was classified as the core.
Wait, so I just go to.
That's where all the
Okay,
power is
bye.
coming from?
That's
Sorry.
where the power is going to.
So I go up to him and be like, okay, so every single pod in here is holding a body of the bad dude, and the big two giant things, like this thing right next to us, is holding some kind of creature, and then all in the middle, there's like a floating some kind of body inside there.
Knowing him, he's got alarms through here. Any way to cut the power, Mixus?
I think that's the whole reason that Renora wanted to come down here, was to find the way to cut the power. So she wants to find where the source of the power is all.
Right.
Where all the wires are leading to.
We'll pause on the conversation because you guys are being stealthy. So
Yeah.
before you continue talking, what would you like to do next?
I just said it as a player. Sorry, I was not
gotcha.
talking in character.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I think we need to see.
The
well,
power.
we should be very careful, cause like we said, there was probably lots of traps. Does it look like these like things on the ground? Are those actually wires?
Yeah, those
or
are the large
they-
cables.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright,
Okay.
so those are cables. Okay. So
And the-
careful, don't trip over them, they shock you and hurt you.
The ones we saw coming in to the door leading all to the stuff that we see here. There's no cables that we see leading out of here besides the...
So it's like a both way. It looks like the power is generating to the core, and the core is generating power to the rest of the facility.
Okay.
Can I see these doors over here or no?
Is that
Yeah, you can see
even
the
a
doors.
door?
Yep.
There's doors over there behind the big one over there. I wonder what's in there. Maybe that's where the source of the power is?
Maybe.
I hate to ask this again, but can you two kind of take a peek and see what's going on?
Yeah.
Sure. Where would... Oh, you were under my
Oh,
token.
I'm so sorry.
I was like...
Where did I go? I don't know.
Where'd you go, Cotton Eye Joe?
Is there any room
Ah, dang
behind
it.
these ones, or are these like right up against the wall?
They're
Kind
right
of
up against the wall.
Of course they
And
are.
what's... Like, and there's something... Like, these look like levers or pulleys of some sort? Is that a pulley?
Don't
It is
get
a-
too technical with
Probably.
the gears and wires and stuff like that.
Oh,
It's just
Yeah.
there for aesthetic.
Okay.
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 So should we try to
The-
sneak?
Yeah. Can I do another investigation on, or maybe perception on this thing in the middle of like how thick of protection it looks like? Because you said that the wires were thick enough that looked like a normal weapon probably couldn't get through them.
So give me a
It
perception
could the
check
same
on the
okay.
actual dome itself.
Base perception.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm sorry, they're dummy thick.
Dummy thick. I did
Ah.
ask Joey to pick up a dummy thick bag of salt. I was like, pick up the biggest boy you possibly can, dummy thick, preferably.
What size bag you need? I need a damn.
So this 40-foot wide dome itself looks like it's even more. It looks like almost just as resilient as the cables themselves.
Dang it.
And
sense.
based off the distance that you're at, you can't see what's inside the dome. You can't tell if it's liquid, if there's someone inside. It's from this distance, it's hard to tell even what's inside. It's not like just clear glass. It looks like it's actually like tempered glass. It's hard to see what's inside.
Okay.
But it is
Probably
glass
can't just smash
nonetheless.
it with a hammer, though.
You have no idea until you get
Probably
closer to it.
not.
We could try.
I feel like there would be a lot of alarms go off.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We start smashing and
All right.
zapping. We'll use the Lucid.
I gotta zoom back in.
If you're stealthing, you
I'm
gotta go
ready.
half your movement speed.
Yes.
So
I wanted to make
half
sure
of-
that
Shot
I'm
some stuff.
half of
doing it right. 5, 10.
Okay, what about Mixus? Where are you gonna go?
go right next to her.
What about Fiona?
Careful.
Are you moving forward, or is it just me and Mixus?
Just you and Mixus. I'm gonna move forward
We're
slightly, but not.
We're still.
Okay, what about
Got
Helga,
it, man.
Xander, and Murph?
Take up the other side here.
Are you guys gonna come in? Whoa,
Whoa,
you can't go that
are you
far.
Don't go
sneaking?
that far.
Yeah, you gotta be stealthy, so you can only
Oh.
go with it for 15 feet.
All right.
I was like, you got fast. I don't know.
Oh.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Wait, we were
You
here.
know what?
How'd you get over here?
Yeah.
That's not 15
What's
feet.
your movement speed?
Oh, so you want me to go back one?
So
you gotta
5,
go 15
10,
feet.
15,
when
you
you're
can only
stealthy,
move
you can only
up
go
to
half
here.
speed. There you go.
There you go.
Because you're crouch walking, so you'll be moving at half speed.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
would Fiona have like
crap.
motioned for us to follow after a certain point? Like it's safe to come in, or like
Mhm.
I would have motioned like come in just a little bit and then stop.
All right.
I was gonna say Helga wants to, if she can, like just make sure that they're not being followed from behind. Like if
Oh.
she wants to look behind
Well,
her to make sure
we
that
will
there's not gonna
get
be.
there in a second because
Okay.
we're finishing up a turn. So as you
That's
guys
fair.
move in, based on the stealth checks you had, unfortunately, as soon as you get in through the door, like due to the wires and immediately the shock of the light, immediately Murph reacts and immediately just kind of trips over the wall as it immediately just starts setting off all the sirens. Door shuts behind you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah, shit.
I got big clod hoppers. Sorry, guys.
Clodhoppers.
All right.
My mother used to call my feet when she tripped over my sneakers as a kid. Get these clodhoppers out the way!
My mom used to say the same thing about my brother.
20 or higher. Okay. All right. So, whoever had 20 or higher, just say what you got.
I got spooky 20.
22.
Okay.
I got spooky 20 for a 22.
Oh, wait, no, you mean you got a natural 20 for 22?
I'm
No.
sorry, yes. Natural 20 with a
Yes.
+2 for a 22. My
Sorry.
What'd you get, Xander?
Spooky 20 as well.
Okay, so
You probably have the higher dex.
probably. So Xander.
I have 14 with a +2.
I also have 14 with a +2.
Oh.
Shit.
Okay, rollies.
Rollies!
Rollies? You want to do rollies?
That's
Yeah,
all that has
Well,
to be
yeah,
solved.
that's the
That's
next
how
step.
I
That's
want
the
a
next step.
rolly. With
I got a 9.
tambourine.
9.
There, you got it.
Okay.
There you go.
Glad I wasted that roll.
All right, 15 or higher. 10 or higher?
Out
Oh.
of 15.
Okay. 10 or higher? Okay, what'd you get, Mixus? I couldn't hear you.
13.
13.
All right, and
1, 3.
I think
I got a 5.
5. All right.
I don't know why it rolled twice, but I definitely got a 5 the first time.
Okay. So as immediately the lights shut off, the door closes behind you, and immediately these white lights just kind of just are flickering on the ceiling. So you start to hear a voice. It's kind of coming out like through every inch of every wall. More intruders coming in within here. You're all boring me at this point. How many more of you Soaring Flame members need to come in here and think that you got to touch your metal against me? I must commend you. You got pretty far. Past the drones, they didn't detect you. But if you thought this was going to be easy, you came into the one spot where this is going to be the most difficult.
Are those the only choices?
Well, there is no choice. But I'm currently preoccupied, so I'll leave you to my pets as you immediately start seeing steam come out of these
Good.
specific spots.
Oh no, of course, and we're right in front of it. It's fine. Fine.
It's fine.
Do we
it's
take
fine.
steam damage?
No, you don't take steam damage.
I don't know, steam is hot.
Raccoons are wrinkled as fuck now.
Wouldn't they be
No.
wrinkled? Wouldn't they be unwrinkled? Wouldn't they
Mine
be
is more
unwrinkled?
My
different
style!
I was just saying, Mix's hair just goes.
My trip, no! My trip, my wrist is melting.
Bad hair day.
God.
That's it.
Right.
I'm trying to change the size of these creatures, but for some reason, all right, we're just gonna do it so it's gonna come in here, and then we're gonna change its appearance.
And they all have a change of heart and say,
Like, actually, you guys are
They
pretty
say,
cool.
"Fuck that
We
guy."
don't want to
Like,
kill
Just
you.
makes friends with them.
What
and
if we
they're
were all
good.
friends instead?
Renard,
he
No,
never
I
gave
forgot.
us, he
I
never gave us
vomit.
benefits. All he ever gave us was a pizza party.
All right, so as these creatures,
Get him!
the steam fires out, and these creatures immediately start coming out. So you see these, what was once humanoid creatures are now mutated and twisted. It looks like every weird experiment that he's done has been done to these creatures. Horns grown where horns shouldn't have been done before. Surgery on the left arms to replace with cybernetic parts. One arm extremely deformed to almost switch and torn to have over muscled and a blade instead of a hand. Legs that have now been destroyed and converted into a tail. Almost every experiment that he's done has been done to these things all in once. As they just have a blank stare looking like they have just basic commands, and currently is to kill. And
Instant
Cue
killing.
battle music.
Can we maybe do a bio break before we jump into battle?
Yes,
sure,
please.
we can do a bio break. It'll
Bio
take 10
break.
minutes, so we'll be right back.
Okay.
Fighting.
All right, we're back.
Fighting.
So, as these creatures come out, let's see, that's good. As they start stomping their way out, and they eventually get about here and here, you just see these gigantic creatures with bladed arms and cybernetic other arms, and yeah. So we're gonna start off with Murph.
Shit.
Player to DM. So the creature that's right next to Renard and Mixus came out of the chamber that they're all next to, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
Is that door still open, or did it automatically close when the creature came out?
Oh, the place is like closed. It's no longer operational. Like it was only operational to have them inside, and then just stopped functioning.
Okay. He's going to look at Helga first. It's time to go to war. And then he's going to try and climb on top of the chamber and then jump off and attack the creature. That's right next to Renora and Mixus.
Okay.
So, do you want me to roll like an acrobatics check?
If you're trying to do
parkour,
parkour, yeah, acrobatics check first.
Parkour.
Oh yeah, we're parkouring it.
Hell yeah.
Parkour.
Parkour. That's a 28.
Okay, so you're able to jump above it, roll to hit.
$23 to hit.
That's a hit.
And he's going to use one of the charges from his Belroll Gauntlet too. So 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And then as he lands, he's going to attack twice more with his Belroll because he gets 3 attacks. Second one's a natural 20.
Nice.
Let's go.
So that would be 27 points of damage. 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 10 more points of damage.
Got it. Nice.
And he doesn't like the fact that this creature is so close to Mixus and Renora because they did such a good job sneaking around. So as a bonus action, he's going to kick out with his emerald shin blades and try and kick the thing away with a front kick.
Well, move your token.
22 to hit.
Well, where is your token?
Oh,
right
I'm
now?
sorry.
There you
My
go.
bad.
22 to hit. Here, let's put your 20 is a hit.
Okay, and 13 points of damage. And that'll end my turn.
All right. Nice. We go on the creature's turn, both of them. This one is immediately just going to lift up its head as you just immediately see this green mist coming out of its mouth, and it's going to cast poison breath. Which means due to the cone effect...
Oh, jeez.
That means Mixus, Renora, and Fiona have to make me a dexterity saving throw, DC 22.
It's a definite no.
Oh, man.
What was the DC?
22.
20.
Okay.
22.
I just made 22.
That's very good. Renora, what about you?
Can I use my coin or no?
Yeah, you can use your coin.
Okay, then I'm good.
Okay. So,
See?
Mixus and Renora, you take 20 points of poison damage without any extra effects.
No, Renora's good. It's me and Mixus.
Oh, I thought Mixus succeeded.
Yeah, I succeeded.
Yep.
He said without any extra effects.
Yep.
I'm resistant to poison, so it's
So then you
is
just
it
take
11?
10. You just take 10 then.
10.
Yep.
Okay.
So what
And
was
then-
it? 20 you said?
Yep, 20. And then
Okay.
Fiona, you're going to take 40 points of poison damage, and your next 3 turns, you are poisoned, which means that all your attacks and saving throws will have to be at disadvantage.
Oof. Okay.
And then it is going to lift up its cybernetic claw arm and is going to swing at Renora. Oh, that is a sad 13.
So sad.
That is the end of its turn. This one is going to try to meet up, so it's going to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'll have it use its rest of the turn to jump. So I'm going to have it go there. And that's the end of its turn. All right, we go to Helga.
Cool. How high are the things that Murph jumped on? Like
30
how
feet.
high are? Okay, so Helga would like to because she wants to follow in the parkour group, but she's gonna get up to the thing and use her boots of jumping that allow her 30 feet up.
Okay.
So she's gonna use her boots, essentially get a running start, and then like spring hop up onto the thing.
Okay. You don't have to make an acrobatics check then, because then you got enough jumping speed to do that.
Fucking show off.
Spring.
Right.
Like a little rabbit just immediately just pop in right up there.
Yep.
Ain't nothing little or a rabbit about Helga, but go ahead.
Rabid, maybe. Rabbit? No. Yeah, and then so that was 5 feet to get to the plate, to get to the thing. And then 5, 10, 20. Yeah, so then she's gonna basically do what Murph did, but on the other side and jump. Oops. And jump down and land on this side of him.
Okay.
And bonus action rage, and then she's gonna take some swings with her Warhammer.
Okay.
So 12 plus 13, that's
Yep.
25.
Yep.
Cool. So that is I was not prepared for combat, so none of my dice are out.
Are you trying to figure out how far you could go? You have to go off of the square you were on, just so you know.
Yeah.
When you do that.
Yeah.
Okay, D10. So we need 1d10 plus 9. Start there. 5 plus 9. Do you want me to just do the bludgeoning damage all as one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Because that's going to make my life easier too. So 10, 10, 18, and what did I say before? 5 plus 9?
So 14.
So 14, 24, 34, plus 8.
Okay. So that's
Bludgeoning.
42. Okay.
And then 18 poison.
Okay. It is immune to poison damage.
Okay, good to know.
Of course.
Second swing. Oh no, that's only a 15 to hit.
Yes.
Cool. Love it. That's my turn.
Okay. Xander.
All right. Before we heal, we're going to cast
You
Guiding
do that?
Bolt. Yeah, you know, I've been known to heal a few times. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the bigger creature in the middle.
Okay.
Oh. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. 23.
Yep.
We.
Which one are you going after? Is it
The one that
this
you're blinking on.
Okay. I was just curious, how tall are these canisters?
The canisters themselves are about 40 feet high.
Okay.
19,
So that's 40.
19 damage.
19 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. And then, for my bonus action, I will do Healing Word at 4th level for Fiona. So
Thank
she gets
you.
some heals. Yeah. Say, don't die yet!
You can die later, but not yet.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna
bringing
move
you back
on.
again.
Not today! And
When
then
we
I'll
have
move-
leveled up, then you have our permission to die.
Mhm.
Right. And then I'll move this way 30 feet.
Move this way.
How much was the healing?
I'm doing that
Oh,
right now.
got it.
Need you to calm down.
I want the heals.
So bad.
I want you to live.
I want you to. Okay, 4, 8, 7, 8, 3 is 10, 12, 14.
Thank you.
Yep. You're not as squishy now.
Okay, anything else?
And that's for turn.
Fiona.
I'm going to hit. Once I find my tab, there it is. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. No. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, I'm gonna scooch on around everybody right there. Get on up in this guy's business and hit him at disadvantage with my Inferno Blade, and I'm gonna use a charge. If a target is immune to fire, they become resistant. If they're resistant, they take regular damage. If they aren't resistant, they take double fire damage.
They are not resistant, so they're going to take double fire damage.
Nice.
That would be a 24 to hit.
24 is a hit.
So then that is how many dice? 25 and what is the fire damage on it? Let me see. Because it doesn't say.
Oh, it applies to the whole blade.
Oh, so it's double.
Yeah, so it's
that?
50 points of damage.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Ooh.
That's a 15 to hit. Wait.
Hey guys.
Do I? Sure, I'm gonna use a coin.
Okay.
So it's
Oh, it's just
15
there.
plus, yeah. Plus 9, so
24 is a hit.
24. Cool. The dice. So that is
Dice.
another 50 damage.
Okay, he is down.
Cool.
Crispy.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. It is apparently affecting both of them.
I'm
So we're just-
pretty sure I have one more. You know what? I might be thinking of yeah. I'm done. These two characters are messing me up. What do I have? What does she have?
Never again. Never again.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Mixus.
I'm going to move first, because ow, that hurt. I'm gonna go over here. Right. This little
Come
spot right here.
Makes us.
No, I'm going right there. So I can see this dude, and I can shoot him with my fancy
There
bow.
you
Oh,
Actually, first I'm gonna
I
bonus
totally
action.
forgot that Fiona was supposed to be rolling to disadvantage. But
I did.
think she
Did you?
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
I rolled twice and went off the lower roll.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you still hit even though you rolled twice. All right,
Yeah.
Right.
got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because she's a boss.
Yeah.
Gonna go bonus
Lay the
action,
Bahamut, baby.
Hunters mark this dude.
Okay.
Yep. Uh-huh. And then I'm going to hit him with my fancy bow. And I think I'm going to, let's see, do I want to add a charge? Let's see. We're going to use summer, and we're gonna use one charge per arrow, or like one charge, because it's 2 arrows at a time.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try to hit him first. So, yeah, I'm gonna shoot at him. Does a 21 hit?
Yep.
Okay, then he gets 22 damage plus a, let me do this, D8 for the fire, which is a 3. That's fire damage. So does he get double damage? 'Cause
No, that's
he's
only
down
from
one?
the Infernium blade.
Okay. Well, he also needs to take he needs to do a dex save of 17. By the way,
Fail.
to see if he gets the fire. He failed. So then he burns for the next 3 rounds.
Okay, got it.
So I don't oh wait, did I hit the wrong one? Oh, I did. I hit the wrong one. He's supposed to do it. It's supposed to on a fail, it's D8. On a success, it's a D10. Sorry. So I'll
Okay.
remember that for next time.
Okay.
So he burns for the next 3 rounds. Does that mean I have to roll D10
What
for the
does it
next 3
say?
rounds for him? It doesn't say.
Okay, so it just says.
It just says he burns for the next 3 rounds.
Okay, so then you just roll a d10 now, and that's how much damage he takes per round.
Okay, let me do that then. D10. Where's the D10? He takes 5.
Okay, so at the
Points
beginning
of
of
damage
the
for the
beginning
next-
of each of his turns for the next 3 turns, he's gonna take 5 points of damage.
Okay. And so I'm gonna. And then I also need to do another D8 for. I think it's D8 for the Hunter's Mark. Let me double check. Sorry. I'm so used to it being like in a different spot. Oh, it's a D6. Okay.
Yeah.
I will roll that.
Nice.
That is a 6.
Okay.
He gets 6 damage for that, and then I'm gonna hit him again because that was only 1.
Okay.
So we hit him again. And a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. So that's also I gotta do the. Does he have to take a saving throw again or no?
No.
No, because it was one further.
Yeah, you can't take additional burning.
And so yeah, so that was 23 damage also for that
Okay.
last one, and that's my turn.
His pants are on fire.
He's on fire for the next 3
All right.
rounds. Don't get too close to him.
Next up is Renora, followed by Murph.
Okay. Renora is gonna go. I can't do diagonal. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Awesome. Nope, I don't like being that far out. I'm gonna go there and shoot at this guy with my speed bow.
What up, SD?
What up? That's not right.
Oh, is there?
Bestie, you look confused.
Well, because it rolled damage, it didn't roll to hit.
Oh.
Try again. Oh,
There we go.
now it did everything.
Okay, well, does 17 hit?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it does.
Okay. And then it's 26 damage. No,
No sneak attack, so just
Okay.
10. So it is
15.
15 points.
So
And then second attack. Schwab. That was really fancy to get a 2.
Yeah, unfortunately that
It's
one
like,
does not hit.
"Ooh."
11. All right.
Sure.
Bonus action. Cha. 20.
20 is a hit.
All right, and then 10 damage for that one. That's gonna be it for me.
Okay. Top of the round to Murph.
Player DM, how's that creature looking?
Using the comparison to how the other creature fell, this one is at pretty low health.
Solid.
Solid.
You know what? Fuck it.
Fuck. Don't
He'd like to charge, instead of going around this chamber that's, this 40-foot chamber that's in front of him, can he charge through and just fucking smash into the creature that's
You can
in front of
certainly
it?
try.
Fucking A, right? I'm going to.
Alright, give me a
What's
give me a
that?
give me a
what am I
strength
rolling there, beautiful DM?
give me a strength check to try to bust
Break
through
the glass.
this. Yeah.
Strong as fuck, boy.
Break the Kool-Aid man.
I want to roll first before you say that.
Fair.
Nah.
18.
Oh yeah. Okay. So 18, you immediately slam into it. It cracks majorly, but you're not able to pass through it. You're gonna take some bludgeoning damage from actually.
I was to say he gets a bloody nose. He gets
Yeah.
a broken nose.
You're gonna take a total of 9 points of damage from that, but you
Yeah,
are able
bloody
to make
nose.
it crack. And as inside, you're able to see one of the Renard bodies in hibernation.
I
Ooh,
crack
I
it
like
though,
this
right?
plan.
Yeah, you crack it.
Yeah.
Which one did you try to do this?
The one in
Yeah.
front of him.
Ah, okay.
Cool. Can he'd like to try and smash the glass with his gauntlet, and if it hits, he's gonna ignite the chamber with a couple of charges.
Pop, pop.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and swing to hit.
25 to hit.
25's a hit.
That's 13. 26 points of damage.
Okay. All right. As you immediately ignite off against it, that 26 points is going to make it explode, destroying the thing inside. Everything within the 30-foot radius is going to take fire damage.
I know.
So
Hey, I have a thing.
everyone in there within the green is going to take 19 points of damage, including the creature. That Renard drone is dead.
Oh, I'm on the tippy edge. I think I survived.
Yeah, you're
I have
fine.
resistance.
So that means that you only take 9.
Okay.
You said 19
Correct.
prior?
Yep.
I
A question?
100% forgot to
Answer.
rage on my turn.
So, my armor, if
are you
I'm
immune?
fall, I am immune.
If you're what?
If I'm fall, I'm immune.
Okay, so you take no damage.
Okay.
So of
I'm
course I'm wielding the
angry.
one weapon that doesn't
I'm
give me
angry.
resistance to fire. Like, of course.
Of course.
We'll just...
Yes, is he
Of
gone?
course.
Is he dead?
That one's dead.
Is it? Whoa, figured. Okay, note to self.
And that's no longer an obstacle.
Explosion.
Note to self, fuck him up. Got it. Okay.
Don't
Thank-
go
Far
near
away.
them from afar. Fuck them up from afar. Oh. I
Have
just
you
said
met
that
me? Fuck him up
I
from
was gonna
afar
say.
isn't what I do. Like,
As he sees the tank explode, he's gonna look to Mrs. Renard. Maybe shoot him from afar, yeah?
Yeah, that may be a good idea.
As you're probably like all ashy from the fucking smoke. I think
It's like
yeah,
a ch-
distance is probably
like-
the best.
it's like a chimney sweep where it's just the outline of the eyes and everything else is ash.
Fucking just raccoon eyes.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Anything else, Murph? I think that's all your turn unless you got a bonus action.
I do have a bonus action, and since that tank exploded, I'm assuming I can just move straight ahead.
You can move
with
straight
my
through it.
movement
Yeah, it's just
speed.
gonna be rough terrain because the base is still there, so it'd be rough terrain. So it's double movement speed to cross over it. So every square that's on is 10 feet instead of 5 feet.
Okay.
So
I can't really use my
10,
bonus action
20.
to get close enough, so he's just gonna move on top of the shattered chamber and stand there and look at the creature.
okay.
Here I fucking am! End of turn there.
All right.
Get
On the
through
creature's
guts.
turn, you're going to hear Renard respond to a couple things that happens. First off, single drone will not get you anywhere. Secondly, I see that one of you has one of the blades. Give it. As immediately one of the drones activates, which is this guy. And he's going to walk out of his actual pod and activate with Renard's mind activated. He's going to act on same initiative, but he does not get to go on this turn. So it's the creature's turn, as it is going to take its movement, and it's going to move right here. I'm actually going to have it move right here due to its swing, because it actually has reach. So I'm going to have it do spitting swipe, which means that everybody within its reach, it can hit in one attack, which it has a 10-foot reach. So it's actually going to hit both Fierna and Murph. That is 22 to hit.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. That is 38 points of slashing damage. And then he's going to take his offhand and he's going to try to grapple you, Murph. So saving throw for strength, and he's going to make a strength check. That is a 24.
He wins.
Okay, so he's going to take his left hand, and he's going to just take this robotic arm and clasp it on you, and he's going to lift you up in the air, and you're going to be currently grappled.
Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby! That is his turn along with Renard's.
He's burning. Remember, he takes 5
He's got
points
his
of
pants
Oh,
are on
fire
fire.
points of fire. Yes, thank you. Okay.
Fire.
He's burning.
Fire,
For the
fire,
next
pants
3
on fire.
rounds. Remember, burning.
Okay, we're going to go to Helga, followed by Xander.
Cool. I'm gonna go hit this guy.
Hit him good.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully try and take him out at the knees. 15? No.
Miss.
Cool.
Try harder.
I'm trying.
Maximum effort.
28.
Hit.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, should I, since he's immune to poison, should I not even bother with that?
Oh, you have no idea if he's immune to poison. You're targeting
okay.
you're targeting the drone, right?
No, I'm targeting the guy hitting Murph.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, okay, so yeah. Yeah, he's immune to poison.
Okay, so yeah, oh no, I'm hitting. He's got my bash bro in there. Like, no, we're
That's bro.
hell yeah.
Gosh, bro.
He's beepy.
Okay. So 18. Plus 16 is whatever that damage is.
31.
I should have activated Crimson Right first, but
That
that's
sucks.
okay. That sucks. It does.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
so
a
that's gonna
you
be my-
problem.
Yeah, right.
It is a new problem.
But really, it's
Yeah,
not
so-
a problem.
It is. I'm just gonna activate it now, so that way next turn I can be doing more things. And that's gonna be it.
Okay. Then we go to Xander, followed by Fierna.
He's still up?
No, kill the thing in front of you. Kill
But yeah,
this.
the creature's still up. But yeah, the creature's still up.
Kill this thing.
Okay.
Mixus, it's
Okay,
not your
Mixus,
turn.
All right.
About to shoot one man.
There's a new threat.
Wrong!
Field. Get that one.
What about over? No!
But my buddy's crap. No!
No! Shut up! Over there! Right!
By the way, I'd like to say we got 69 viewers right now. All right, giggity goo.
Hopefully we didn't take out your ears.
You already should have
okay.
known.
Yep.
All right, what are we doing, Xander? There's only one correct answer.
Yep. With my Sunforge sword.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're going up
Your
to the
sword.
Sword.
Yep.
Your sword.
Sword.
May the Schwartz be with you.
You know it.
Nice.
No.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
God damn. I'll use a coin too. Because life sucks.
But we know what true for real life. Sucks. I'm gonna use the coin.
15.
Miss.
Yeah. Damn it.
As he
Bonus
immediately just lifts up his
action.
rifle to block your sword.
Ooh, a rifle. I got some of those.
Bonus action. I'm guessing Firna looks pretty rough still. She took a while. And we'll do.
Amount, but
I mean, you took like 40 on the pit.
yeah, I could use some healing, but it's not dire.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can
You
save
need
it.
to save it. Save it.
All right.
Bitch slaps
Stay
so
strong.
hard the children are very respectful.
Oh man, that's bad. All right, I'm good.
Children.
Fear not, followed by Mixus.
Gonna bonus action rage because I'm really angry now,
Mhm.
and I am gonna hit the guy in front of me holding Murph and do a charge.
You get advantage because we're raging next to each other.
So I roll regularly.
Regular yep.
Cool.
Throw the great axe at him, sword around.
My katana, and that is a 28 to hit.
Yep.
So that would be double 31, so 62 damage.
He is still up, but he's in incredible pain.
Love my new
Good.
sword. I'm gonna
Do it again. Do it again.
One more time. Ooh, look at that nat 20.
How would you
Kill
like to
him.
do this?
32.
Yes, I
Yeah.
want to slice his arms off that's holding Murph and then stick it up through his neck and sever the
All right.
head from the body.
So as you like cross
Well, it wasn't
slash
up
him, you
through
like
his
take the
ass.
blade up and you just swipe down, immediately dropping off the arms, and you immediately just like take the blade up and just slice right up as it just falls into like 5 different pieces and just drops on the ground. That creature's dead.
And then I'm gonna move 5, 10, 40 right next to Xander. Xander, you get advantage because I'm raging, and I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Nixus followed by Renora.
Hey, bonus action, I'm going to move my hunter's mark to the new dude.
Okay.
Because, hi, new dude. You're about to die.
I knew.
Hey, bro, what's up?
Yo, what up?
Good dad.
And I'm going to shoot him.
Shoot him good.
25 to hit.
25 is a hit.
Okay, 19 damage plus a d6. D6.
So
It's
13
4 damage.
or 23 points of damage.
That is 1. And then shoot him again. 18 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, I missed. Okay. And then I'm going to boop boop doop out of the way. Boop boop. all my movement speed? Oh wait, I gotta double check how far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Look at the little one go!
Look at her go!
Alright, anything else?
Okay.
Renora.
Okay. Well, considering that we want to kill the bodies of Renard and Murph was able to smash through one, Renora is going to...
Oh, really? You're gonna go to the one that I'm by?
Yeah, so sorry. I don't know, so sorry, but...
Okay.
Renora is going to get herself out of range of the blast zone and is going to
Gonna win by Renora.
right.
It's okay. If I go down, someone's gonna have to fix me.
Yep.
Yes, we got you.
Xander was so worried
Alright.
about Fierna, and Nixus is over there dying. Like, it's
Running
fine.
directly into Renora's fucking blast zone.
Hey, boom.
You run in time, just be like, ah, shit! Like, fall back, like.
See, fear not, we don't have to worry about that. He's already out. It's all good.
All right.
It
She
could
did the work for
still,
us.
you could still blow
Right.
it up. It could still be blown up. Remember,
True.
if you
Yeah.
guys move out of the way, you could blow it up and kill him too. Just
Bad
saying.
things could happen.
Whoa, my God!
All right, 25 to hit the container right here.
25's a hit.
Oh,
Okay.
right. I don't know. Does
How much damage? How much
sneak
damage?
attack damage count?
Technically, yes.
All right, 25 for the first attack.
Okay. Well, that's enough.
Okay.
I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
So,
It just avoids
Positive thoughts,
Helga.
Nexus.
I'm going to die.
So that
oh,
was
really?
just-
That's. Oh, I didn't need to move back as far as I thought. I could have stayed where I was.
yeah, they only
You're
explode 30
fine.
feet
It's
wide.
more dramatic.
Oh, my bad.
What up?
Oh well.
What up,
Chug your health
bestie?
potions.
What up?
Well, actually, luckily, Mixus is immune to fire right now, so you take no damage from it. So it explodes.
Yay! It was all part of my plan.
So it explodes. That one's done.
Singe Helga and
Oh, it's just the
Oh, so much dust in here. All right. All right, that one's good.
Excuse me.
So let's see. That's nothing. Hold on.
Can you
no, hold my
reach
beer.
it? Can you reach
right.
it? Can you reach the next
Well,
one?
I'm gonna aim for this one because I can reach it. So 26 to hit for this guy
26
down
to
here.
hit.
Thank you. 19 damage.
Okay. Not fully enough yet, but it's close.
All right, then bonus action.
Kraken. It's Kraken. Ooh.
I'm just gonna make a single line through it to show it's been damaged.
22
22 to hit.
Yep.
to hit. Yes, and then 23 damage. So
Okay, that's
goodbye.
enough. Yep.
So goodbye.
Night. Good night. Goodbye.
Good night,
Thank
sweet
y'all.
prince.
Does the
Wow.
explosion
Alright.
damage the next one in line?
Well, I used half my movement
There's a
speed to
domino
move back
effect.
there, so I'm gonna move the other half to move back right where I was and be like, "You okay, Mixus?
Yeah.
You good?"
She's the new chimney sweep. Just
Murph.
Yeah,
Slaps her eyebrows, like.
also too.
Yes.
Which is funny because like my new armor, I'm black. Like it's black armor anyway, so
Oh,
it's like
fine.
now I'm really
It'll-
sooty.
It'll buff out.
Yeah.
Soot. All the soot.
It's me?
Yeah.
Yep.
yep.
Yes.
Mm. Is that, I know the guy who lifted me up had a mechanical arm claw. Is that still laying on the ground?
Yeah, I mean, like, well, the claw itself is part of the arm, but the whole arm is not robotic. She cut off the arms by the shoulders, not by the elbow, so... it's
Fine,
like-
the whole arm's on the ground with the claw
yeah, the
on
whole
end,
arm is
yeah?
on the ground, yeah.
Cool.
Are you gonna use it as a bat?
Not a bat.
My
but,
back is itching me
he would
so
like to
hard.
He would like to pick that arm up and spear it, throw it like a spear at the automaton that had woken up and is standing next to Xander.
Okay, so that'd be considered a thrown weapon. So because it's extremely heavy, you're gonna roll me athletics with disadvantage, actually, because it is very, very heavy.
You can do it. You can do it. You
That
can
hits
do
me.
it.
Boy,
You can do it. You can do it.
Again, wait to
You
roll
can
first.
do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can.
28.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
pretty good.
So as you pull the long jump and just immediately just chuck it right at him, it's an impromptu weapon, but we're going to use the physical damage of the creature.
We're gonna use the
For
rule
that.
of cool.
So roll me, the left arm of the creature was 3d6. So roll me 3d6 for the arm.
Is it still on fire?
No, it's not still on fire.
That would be even epic.
It would be.
I should have lit it on fire before I threw it. 10.
Okay, so the Renard drone takes 10 points.
Pop. Just see this arm coming. Wow.
Well, unfortunately for that drone, there's a second missile coming because at the same time he would have thrown it, Murph would have immediately started charging, and he's going to try and body tackle this thing into the chamber.
Oh
Okay.
God! Instead it exploded.
29 to hit?
29 to hit.
Whoosh! You gotta charge up there.
Oh.
Shoo!
Yeah, I think he's having a difficult time with him.
Yeah, I'll do it.
18 points of damage.
Okay. If you're trying to move him, give me a strength check compared to his.
Okay.
Shoo! Shoo!
Okay.
26.
21. He
Okay,
wins.
so he's able to hold his own spot. He doesn't take any less damage, but you do not push him against the actual cage itself.
We don't have to
I
set
think
ourselves
that's
on
what you can do in return.
Yeah, that's fair. Sounds good to me. Let me
Alright.
have some fun.
It is Renard's turn. He's immediately just gonna. You can't really see any motion on him, but his eyes are gonna blink red as he is gonna cast a legendary action to release 2 of his drones, and
Oh,
he's gonna release this one.
because Renard's not in the room, right?
Gross.
We just hear him.
Oh, Renard.
You just hear him like speakers all over the place.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, these look like Renard's, but it's just like
Yeah.
he's not.
He's a hive
specifically-
mind.
Yeah, he's a hive mind. Yeah, so due to the legendary action, he can actually take those as initiative right now. So this one is going to bonus action disengage, and he's going to move over here. And he's going to charge up his rifle. He's going to sacrifice an extra attack to charge up his rifle, and he is going to fire at Xander as the healer.
Of course. Bring it.
Yes, I knew of us I could heal. Sucker!
25 to hit Xander.
Yeah, loser.
Oh, what to hit?
25.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, actually, can Murph, since we have our reactions are teleporting to dagger, can I teleport to his dagger and put myself in front of it and take damage?
Sure.
Okay.
Murph going to teleport in front and take the shot. I owed you. For the
Oh.
war singer.
All right.
Oh.
So Murph, you're gonna take. You're gonna take 49 points of force damage.
Damn.
And because he sacrifices extra attack to charge up his gun for the amplified power, he doesn't get another one. This guy's gonna go and he's just gonna charge a sniper round so he can get extended range, and he's gonna do an eldritch shot at Murph since Murph is in the way. Actually, no. Let's see. Does he have sight? Nope. I'm actually gonna have him move 5, 10, 15, 20. He's actually gonna aim towards Renard because he wants the blade.
Jeez.
22 to hit.
Man, there's a couple blades on there.
Yeah, 20
Haha.
hits.
They don't know that. They only know of
Yeah.
the
Right.
Infernian blade.
Yeah.
For the sniper round shots, you're gonna take 38 points of force damage. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
16.
What's that?
Halved is 16 because I'm raging.
Are you?
It doesn't cover.
You only cover non-magical damage, right?
Yes.
So you take full.
Well, I just didn't
Okay.
know. I didn't know if rage covered
Whoops.
force or not. I thought it was just bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. But
Yeah, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. But there are certain subclasses of barbarians, which I don't think either one of you are, that actually have you at a resistance to everything but psychic.
Oh, yeah.
Xander, those heals would be good. And then
So,
what saving
Dexterity
throw?
saving throw.
Right.
Dex saving throw.
Dex save. I just saw something that I have advantage with raging on saving throws. Okay.
But that's strength.
Sweet.
Shit. Okay. Dex save.
You got this. You got
I'm
this.
rolling a coin.
Got it. You got it. You got it. You got this. You got this. You got this. If you were near me, I'd give you guidance, but I don't have. You're too far away.
9 plus 15. So
Okay, so you succeed. You
24?
feel an impact from the gun, but doesn't do anything extra to you. This one's gonna go, and he is going to Missy Step, and he is gonna shift over here.
Rude.
Due to the distance between him and the other drones, you can tell this one looks different. He actually looks like he's actually more of a wizard. He's actually gonna cast Eldritch Health on the rest, and he's actually gonna cure them for 20 apiece.
Rude.
And he is then gonna cast Eldritch Bolt at Fierna. That is only a 17. Does that hit?
no.
Okay, so he misses with the Eldritch Bolt. As you see, that it's not fire, it's not any kind of element, it just looks like it's like some extension of like electricity that comes from his hands. It's not like magic, it's just like his version of an Eldritch Blast from his body. And that's their turn. We're gonna go to Helga.
cool.
Is it? Cool, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you like it.
Uh,
I gotta keep Battle Sight going like this if you think they're cool.
yeah.
Yep.
Like my hat. It's cool.
The coolest.
The coolest. I can make it all the way up to this guy. Yeah, I'ma try and hit him. It's gonna be great. 23.
Yep.
Cool. So that is. Okay, so I will just have the DMs do the math. That is 9 plus. Yeah. 9 plus 5 plus
14.
8 plus
22,
6
20,
plus 6
34.
of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then 16 poison,
Okay.
if that is a thing.
Yep, he's not
And
resistant to
then
poison.
I'm going to use a charge on my Warhammer, channeling the essence of Gladlin,
Mhm.
and I can either heal a single target to max HP or up to 6 targets within 60 feet, 50 HP dispersed amongst everyone.
Mhm.
So, do we want to disperse? Because I think I can pretty much get, because that was 40 feet, so I would at least get Mixus. I don't think I'd get
Disperse.
Renora.
Disperse. Disperse.
So I
Yeah,
can.
I think they're pretty good.
60 feet from you, let's see. Let me do the math.
I think it's everyone but Renora. Because
Yeah.
40 is my base movement, so.
Yeah, so it'd just be
Just
out of
what?
Renora's range.
Dispersing.
So, okay, so I don't know how bad. Like, I think Fierna and Mixus are hurt the worst.
I'm
Although-
at,
Hurt
Uh,
bad.
34 from out of 74.
yeah,
I'm at 34.
I'm fine still.
Although, if you, I would just say this as as
I have
as
4.
a DM to you. If you thought about it, you can technically target yourself as well with this. If you allow him to attack you with opportunity attack, you can move closer in order to heal her, allowing yourself to get healed after he hits you. Just
Okay.
a thought. So if you
Well,
move,
also-
if you
wait.
move to like here, You would take a hit most likely. Move to here. You take a hit most likely.
But I'd be able to get Renora
You'd be able to get Renora and yourself. Because how many people did I say?
up to 6.
Up to 6. So you could technically target yourself as well.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
did
then I'll
you
do
say? How bad is Murph?
I have 4.
You have 4.
You got 4? Oh no!
Someone help him. That's better. Like,
Never mind.
help him.
Yeah, he took a
Help
bullet.
him.
Then I'll
I took a bullet for Xander. I owed him one, and he can heal the rest of us. So
I'll
Help
provoke the opportunity attack to do that.
Okay. All right.
Target
so
everyone.
he's gonna target with his rifle. Ugh, can't talk. Oh, you're lucky.
So
You got a
excited.
natural 1.
rifle.
Does his rifle break? Does his rifle break?
Does it break?
Nice to see you.
I will
Does it
say
break?
that he
Does
has
it
to
break?
recharge it as
Does
an
he
action.
shoot himself in the foot?
No, he
Yeah,
has to
he
recharge as
himself
an
in the
action.
head.
So his next turn, he'll actually have to take his whole turn to recharge the actual gun.
Okay. So again, I can heal 50.
So you got
Red.
50 points. Think of it as
So-
a paladin ability. You got an X
Yep.
amount of pool that you can spend. But you can disperse it to anyone you want without touching them, as long as they're within the range. Where you are, they're in range. So you can distribute it. It doesn't have to be exact. So you can say, I'm going to give like 20 to Murph, and I'm going to take the other 30 and separate it between the other people. Whatever you want.
Yeah.
A chunk to Murph and then give us a little boost.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't need anything.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah. He doesn't need anything, I
No, no.
guess.
As the next turn, Xander's going to get fucking walloped. He'd be like, why didn't you heal me?
Yeah.
You
were
my
just
famous
fine.
last words.
Xander didn't take any damage.
Ah!
Everybody gets 1, Xander. 1.
That's right, that's a Spider-Man roll.
Tell him, Peter.
Um,
Apparently everybody gets 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, because I have to use the action to do that. Okay, so you have 4 out of how many, Murph?
121.
Okay, well you're not getting 100 and something back. So
I can help.
I know.
No one assumed.
Maybe
All of it now. Let's go.
I would say
50?
I would say
That's it?
and
50?
Fiona, how many are you out?
38 out of 148.
Okay.
yeah.
And
Yeah, who splits these?
Renora's okay. Xander, you said you're okay. Mixus.
I'm 30 out of 74.
So
Yeah, I could use a little bit of healing, but it's not like a dire thing.
I was gonna do 40 to Murph and then 5 to Fiona and Mixus, but if that's
Yeah,
That
go
works.
for it.
Yep.
That works.
because that's
5.
total of 50.
5 to me.
That works.
5.
Thank you.
Yay!
Because we need to keep Murph up. Like you said, Xander can top us off,
Yep.
and I have one more charge that I can do this with too. So, but then that's it. So, cool. That'll be my action. That was my action. Yada yada. Cool. That's gonna be.
Thanks.
That's gonna be it. It is cool. It is so hella cool. Let me tell you.
Mixus.
Me? Okay, it's my turn. So I'm going to shoot this dude. Wait, the other guy died? Yeah. Did he kill? No, they moved over there. Is this the original guy that was over here?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yep, that's the original
Okay,
guy.
so he is hunter's mark still. Haha, sweet. I'm going to shoot him. Whee. Shoot. Oh no, that's a 17, but it was a natural 1, but it's my god weapon.
Yeah,
So,
natural ones are good, right?
So, as you pull back on the bow,
Find out.
something
Find us
about it
something.
immediately ignites with this purplish electricity as you immediately fire it out. I just got to see how this is going to work. Hang on a
He's
second.
right
Let me do the
here?
math.
and he's right here, and he's right here. I was shooting at this
Yeah,
guy.
that'll work.
Oh.
You get to target them all.
Sweet!
Nice.
So they all
God
get
damn.
14 damage for that one, and I gotta do
Call
my
the
hunter's
police and the
mark.
fireman.
So much like a shotgun when it kind of like explodes out, it still hits like everything, but just like does as
Yeah.
a major shot. This is the same
And
effect.
then 4 damage for that first guy because he got a hunter's mark.
Okay.
And I was also going to Horde Breaker, which means the guy that is next to him, because he's within 5 feet of him, I can shoot him.
Now I just have an image of Mixa shooting a 12 gauge like magic gun.
Like a sniper rifle 12 gauge. Yeah. she gets thrown back by the shot.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 rotations, come back up.
I'm okay. That was a 30 for this one.
Yeah.
So he gets 26. That was the first arrow. I get to shoot again.
Now, when I said you do this damage applies to all of them. The way it's hitting.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I shot again. Because I'm doing
Suck,
Horde
Helga.
Breaker right now. Horde Breaker is a 32 for 20 damage. That was so. Did all of those hit every single one of them then?
Yeah.
Even though I did Horde damage. Oh, okay. So
I
yeah,
reiterate.
Are they dead? I mean, are they?
Not yet.
Okay, well, yeah, okay, I did this one. He got Horde damage trace. The first guy, I only shot him once, so he needs to get shot again. I forgot to do a shot again, so, because I forget
What do you
that I
want a shot of?
technically...
Tequila, rum,
Oh,
Jaeger.
you pressed your lock too hard.
Another natural one!
Okay, I need you to roll me a d20 because you're not supposed to get two natural ones
Oh,
in a
but
row.
it's a god weapon, so you might get something cool.
Oh no.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
You get
I
double
know.
power.
I know. It's a
No.
10. No. Please don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me.
I think you'll be fine.
Bahamut appears.
So,
Yeah.
Summon.
So, with an odd amount of magic that happens.
Is it cool, Joe?
As, well, I don't know. As immediate amount of magic that happens, out of randomly, your bow disappears.
Oh.
But immediately explodes, and randomly,
Oh.
Bahamut shows up.
Oh. Hello.
Cash.
With that, I believe that's
Sure.
a good time to take a break, because it is later. We're going to leave it at that as the cliffhanger for the night, and we'll come
Oh
back to
my
combat
gosh.
next week.
It came out of his shell. He came out of his sword. He came out. He's gonna save me, right? I hope.
We hope.
Or maybe not.
He's
Sure.
like, you have failed me for the last time.
You didn't say
Die!
Let's point that out. No one has said he's on our side. He just said he showed up.
Puny mortal.
Yep. You showed up to the club, said, hey.
How dare you get multiple natural ones with my weapon?
This is
You're
the
dead.
one Bahamut.
You're dead.
This is
You're dead.
this is not
You're
the
dead.
big Bahamut. This is the
You're
Bahamut
dead.
that's in the actual sword.
This is
Bahamut.
Chaos
So,
Bahamut, yeah.
So this is the smaller Bahamut.
Oh, Bahamut Jr. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bahamut fun size. Got it.
No,
Baby
remember,
Bahamut. Travel size,
I
baby.
totally.
Oh, baby Bahamut. We
The
can call
Mixus Bahamut, if you would.
We had this conversation with the other Bahamut. We're like, wait, his name's Bahamut and your name's Bahamut. Isn't
The
that
other
confusing?
Bahamut.
it be Bahamut. We can call him
Other Bahamut.
We'll call him
Excuse me.
Mama.
Alright,
He's
so we'll just
Bahamut,
know.
I'm Bahamut.
We'll just know that.
Subtle difference.
Wait, we can't hear Joe.
We'll
What
just
did you
know
say?
that next week when we play, we will start off with Renora, and we'll continue off with
Okay.
the session. So, because with the Summon of Bahamut, that will end Mixus' turn. So,
Okay.
uh,
Oopsies. I didn't mean to have two D1s.
That's
Oh.
Minute she sees her bow explode, and the next thing you know, dragon.
so
Look,
That-
we got a whole facility.
Yeah, dragon.
We got a whole facility to burn down. What works best? Dragon.
Dragon.
So, that being said, thank you everybody for joining the chat. If you check out the other stream we did for Manny, we actually got a new thing going on tomorrow where on Fridays, Mixus and I are actually going to be playing some cool board games to stream. So if you want to check us out, we'll be doing that on Friday.
We
so we'll do
haven't
that tomorrow.
decided which one we're going to do.
We don't know that, or if we're going to be very intellectual and actually play some chess. But you can watch that as
Oh
well.
no, it's been a really long time since I played chess. I used to play it a lot.
But if we can get enough
Mr. and Mrs.
convincing,
Eyebrow
if
over
we can
here.
get enough convincing, we'll actually play the 2-person Critical Role game. So
Yes, we have that
Nice.
too.
So,
Yeah, we have that.
check out the stream tomorrow. We'll probably do it at the same time, maybe a little bit later because we gotta go work out for a little bit. But we will keep everyone up to date.
That's if the snow is still.
If the weather is,
Yay,
working.
So it's still
Nice.
there.
Yay, Midwest snows.
Do not forget that we have
Yep.
the other 2 campaigns on demand along with this one. So if you need to catch up, there you go.
Yes.
Check them up on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. And don't forget that we got more sessions next week. So, everybody have a wonderful night and be safe out there during this god-awful weather. And we'll see you next time. Night.
Bye.
Be safe, y'all.